both from like the regions and also knowing for like the internet or for whether it's Xbox Live or PSN or whatever.
Gee, Sentinel versus Zero. This is a whole thing.
Yes, though Romora is actually going to need to use a bunch of resources to kill Sentinel. Or TAC. TACing is better than using a bunch of resources. Oh, looks like Zero should be able to lower Sentinel. Didn't quite manage to do so. And Noble here is at only 1.5 meters despite having lost all of this life on such a high life character. While Romora's back up to 1 bar, can definitely feel Doom off of a hit, and this is looking scary for Noble. How do y'all feel about Anchor Dante in this unexplored meta of palette swap and clone engine?
Well, Dante has Anchor is perfectly fine. I don't know if we'll get to see him against any palette swap because Romora refuses to play palette swap anymore.
I mean,
Ooh, but it looks like Dante's coming through.
He's not the best in any slot, but he's far from the worst in every position.
Oh, and with that, X Factor got used, but Noble got hit instead of getting the hit. And I think we saw the bit of that low profiling. I believe Hayden did a cool video on that recently, but it looks like Dante's dead. Doom with no X Factor? He still just needs 3 hits, right?
Be less for Romora.
And with that, Romora finishing it off with the Genmu Zero, slicing up Doom real quick. Let's see what Noble does to adjust to that. Fighting Zero Doom Vergil of this skill is quite challenging no matter what you're playing, but Noble seems to feel that this is the team, even though there was a little bit of challenge in getting Marvel 2 Sentinel going to try and make the adjustment, gets in there, getting some pressure in with frying pans, but then the sword is such a good disjointed hitbox against how enormous Sentinel is. And the multi-hit from Zero's normals mean that even with the armor on 2M, Sentinel just got blown up there.
2 overheads in a row, jeepers.
And with that, this is going to be the end of Marvel 2 Sentinel. Zero, one of the characters that doesn't mind killing off the 1.25 million folks, can still quite effectively do that. Ooh, Noble managed to get hit but get out of the bad situation. Nice stuff in escaping, but not for long. That was almost a brilliant confirm by Romora. Great stuff on getting 90% hits. That last little hit didn't quite work out.
Jam session hits.
Oh, thank goodness for Jam Session. And Jam Session also eats a bunch of missiles most of the time because it has the durability of a deity. But Dr. Doom may think he's a deity, but does not have deity life anymore. Just Genmu Zero. Okay. How do y'all feel about the Genmu Zero there?
It's Zero. He builds the bar back. I don't know how he builds the bar back, but he always builds the bar back.
Yeah, if he hits, his general meter build off a combo means he will always kill starting even with 0 meter if he has an assist. But, going for this mix, did not hit it, but has to follow up.
What an answer.
Okay, and then he gets the good timing for an ideal Acid Rain mix on incoming against Remora's Doom.
X is basically done too.
And great evasion by Romora, managing to get out of there, not needing to deal with the Acid Rain mix-up. Air dash down back in time to just get out.
This is doable.
Definitely. Both players in a situation where a single hit will lead into victory, but Doom has some additional resources for chipping and neutral and managing some other things. But this is looking like it'll be it. Noble gets the hit, should build enough meter just by doing the beehive, and with that, kills off Dr. Doom, tying it up 1-1. Joker may know something betting on his boy with all those channel points there. The evidence is maybe informed?
Perhaps.
And Plasma Beam ends up protecting Marvel 2 Sentinel there. Oh, Romora was able to avoid the jam session for 90% hit, but that last little bit, his horizontal hit hurt box must have extended a little too far. Oh, Marvel 2 Sentinel getting beat up. Does he have the life for this? He does not, because Zero is a character that can kill anyone and everyone. But will it take 2 meters is what the actual question is.
Romora
No.
never seems to.
Yeah, I think he wouldn't against anyone other than Thor, but I thought that maybe since that was a Thor held character, that it may take 2 meters, but looks like there was enough value from interaction beforehand. Oh, Dr. Doom not in a pleasant situation here for Noble. Last time we saw his Dante do some clutch things and get the hits where it needed to, but will they be able to do that against Zero? Much different character from fighting against Doom.
What a block. It's safe.
Went for the confirm. That was gutsy. If they had been... I'm not sure if there was enough time to make it happen, but going for it is... thinking you could teleport that fast is something. But X Factor 3 is pretty cool. Let's see. Dante's not going to live any longer, though. Romora has all the resources that he needs, and this is going to be the end of Noble's Dante. But Noble's still alive in the bracket. This is just 2-1. And Morrigan with zeros. I appreciate Romora choosing the Genmu Zero. It's a super that saves time. It's like the fastest to animate level 3, I think. Where it's just like, it kills someone and it's done. It's great.
And it can happy birthday.
Yes. Oh, and looks like Noble getting to full screen, but gets caught by the Raikkosen, and with that, this is going to be unfortunate for Noble's Marvel 2 Sentinel. Oh, it ended up resetting there.
Apparently
But with
Romora
the
just claimed a match Torino code between games.
I mean, like, Romora's like, am I going to take
good
this?
combo, so...
Yeah, Romora definitely has some capabilities when it comes to multitasking. Most people not at this scale of multitasking. Gets the confirm and gets the corner carry because of Rapid Slash, but didn't get far enough with their dash. That is very unfortunate for Romora, and with the Doom Dante PhD off of this starter, Zero is super dead.
All the damage. All the damage.
And with that, Noble setting up for the mix. Good block by Romora. And that looks like it's going to be it for Doom. Would you snap or kill Doom?
Always snap Vergil from Romora. The incumbent's terrifying.
Oh, what
here.
great patience. This isn't going to kill, though, so Vergil still gets a chance to do things, which is scary.
Half of X Factor, though. Can't go wrong.
It's pretty good. Doom going to live. Doom gets to live a little bit longer, and the Photon sniped Doom before he got missiles out. That was very fortunate for Noble. Oh, managed to interrupt, and because of the jam session, this is the end of Vergil. Noble is now at a substantial advantage, has the meter, and Dante's regaining life in the back, has access to jam session, and did Romora just hit Dante out of jam session while he was off screen?
Apparently.
Nice work, Romora. The heads up play. But now Noble's characters are still at low life. Would you double trigger here? Ah, yes. Get this opportunity for everyone. Get the time, and Doom has a hard time fighting Doom without resources. Needing to deal with Thunderbolt is obnoxious. Noble getting this to 2-2. Will they be able to take it all the way in order to defeat Romora? Oh, has the hit. And Sentinel has died a decent percent of the time. Not all of the time, but a lot. And this is going to be... This one has to be 2 meters. There's no way he does this much with a single meter.
How much you can get?
Okay. Did require 2 meters, but great work by Romora. Consistency on his point, killing the Marvel 2 Sentinel from full life. But now Doctor Doom, this character had been the problem last time. Will they get the opportunity to survive, or is this combo just going to kill him off with a single
Definitely
meter?
gonna kill.
Yeah, at the moment the Discord stream is less shuddering than it was before Avengers.
Look at this pressure.
Oh, and X Factor activated. Gets the throw on 0. Were they low enough? Oh no! Ended up getting a million carrots instead of Beehive? That is unfortunate for Noble. Oh, Missile spoiling the day, and great stuff with the Raykosa. And Romora out of meter, but gets the kill anyways. Romora and Noble, that was an amazingly tight match. Good stuff to Noble, it bringing that to the final game against previous EVO champion Romora. And I'm gonna hop off to play my co-commentator NickBad. Good luck and have fun, NickBad.
Good luck, both of you. Okay, you hate to see it happen.
Sentinel is the most nerfed character from the entire patch.
Well, on one side I say, oh, on the other hand I'm like, yes, finally, I hate that character.
They decreased his, or the tabs decreased his movement speed while flying by like, I think 60% or something huge like that. So he's dramatically less mobile, but all the other good stuff about him is still great. Joker doing some aggressive stuff with Charlie here. Also, mad respect to Joker for going the fully modded team. Obviously a player that does amazing in base game brackets too, but happy to do that even in the clone engine stuff where you have access to the combination.
Yeah, for me tonight I think I'm gonna... I have 2 teams, one Palace Swap team and one sort of Palace Swap team, so we'll see.
Ooh, good luck to you tonight, NickBad. But it looks like Cap's gonna get this hit and Charlie's going down. Would you keep Captain in?
No.
No.
In
With
retrospect,
Wesker,
0.
Yeah, with Wesker as my secondary, I probably would have got him out.
What's one way to get him out?
This solo Iceman's gonna have to deal with an entire Sentinel with Cyclops assist. Sentinel with Cyclops has been good Marvel too,
Holy
and
crap.
It's doing some good stuff here. And it's amazing that combo is so cool, and it only did 400k. That's like Gambit doing his medium heavy ground bounce combo.
Did you see my Lucas combo earlier today on the EX Discord? That barely did any damage.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, but Joker with that first bit of momentum. Let's see if this solid game with gunshots and shield slash is going to be able to keep out Charlie better this game.
I think Wesker generally has an advantage over Charlie.
I agree. I think gunshot is pretty good against the vectors that Charlie can move at.
And short range hurts a lot versus Wesker, who has such massive limbs.
Oh no, he must have gotten... That's one of the things that I found challenging with Charlie, is that his reversal super is quarter circle back, but then if you do, if you've been holding back and then you do that, you'll get reverse DP instead, which is his install. So if you were trying to block and then you realize you should reversal, you accidentally get the install instead of the reversal, which I think is what killed Joker's Charlie there.
Now, personally, I like this match, Cap versus Sent, but I don't know about MVC2 Sent 10.
I'm assuming shield slashes cover a lot of the spaces that he wants to be in, because Sentinel's body is pretty enormous. Oh, but you can't do that when there's a Hyper Sentinel force behind. That's gonna be the end of Captain America.
Y'all's Discord stream a little off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure it's not me.
But fortunately, the viewers at home are getting amazing views of the stream.
It's very choppy, Kevin.
Yeah, it's just dropping a bunch of frames.
I'd say lag is just choppy.
For me, it's super lag. Ooh, what's the character swap?
Like, this is also one of the best showings we've seen of Charlie in a bit. A few folks have been picking him up and using him. He's been buffed a bit in the most recent patch, and his life used to be like exceptionally hard, but it looks like Joker's making it work with the current version of him.
I want to see someone do the super slow cross up using Hyper 1 into Sonic Move. If you landed it, you probably shouldn't have, but it is actually really ambiguous to have 15 Sonic Booms cross you up at weird timings.
Let's see RemSho going for the point Gambit this time. Gambit still incredibly strong character after the patch. His projectile durability was normalized a little bit, so it wouldn't just beat every other character's projectiles. So that definitely is going to influence how the zoning matchup works between these characters, but I think it'll still clean up Charlie Booms pretty cleanly. So we'll see if RemSho gets any type of ranged assist that will help in the Gambit versus Charlie matchup, or how they're going to approach it.
Oh boy, I have to go play Xeno off stream, so I'll be back.
Oh, good luck, NickBad.
Oh, interesting. Character concept crisis.
RemSho trying to find the right thing. I feel like after the update, Captain Commando has a bunch more interesting stuff he does on point. He's a far more intriguing character than the just like Captain Fire, Super Captain Fire variant from before. But he has a much harder time supporting his team in this version of existing. No longer with a like safety HC to get himself in, and also Captain Corridor isn't as stable of a defensive tool and works more as an anti-air instead of as a get off me. So, but we'll see how RemSho adjusts this, because they were able to get in some good damage on Charlie, but Joker is so ready, gets the loops with the slash, but doesn't quite get the full confirm.
Relying on Booms here to keep himself safe.
Ooh, and with the slashes. Oh, didn't get his charge time, I guess. That RemSho's the first one to kill a character. Had lost a lot of life on both their US agent and their Gambit, but ooh, and the tag into that super is going to hurt. This is the end of US agent because Joker spends their resources. Good stuff to Joker.
Plenty utility still remains.
It's true, and Gambit's about to run out of life here. This is scary though, he has pushed Joker back to the corner, and great drone summon, able to make sure that last bit of life would go away safely.
You have to rely heavily on your calls here to keep yourself safe without assist backing cap.
Oh, the Captain Sword ended up catching there, but doesn't get anything after the X Factor. Does, however, get a hit, and now going to be able to kill off Joker Cyclops with the majority of their X Factor time left. RemSho with a good hit here on Sent, may be able to seal this out. Goes into the Sword, and Sword is 100% enough. X Factor 3 cap sealing it out for RemSho, getting on the board 1 to Joker's 2.
Get him out of here. I don't want him.
Ooh, Gambit getting this knocked down. But Joker gets a chance to get in Marvel 2 Sentinel, and going to get the more hits on RemSho. Ooh, but RemSho gets the hit they need. Gambit being able to confirm on Marvel 2 Sent. It's stable on all body types to do this combo. Oh, but didn't get any super or anything, and didn't have any mix after the trick cards.
Sentinel still has a lot of HP, so he can meter tank.
Oh,
and build up
not
his
for long.
utility.
And with that, kills off Cyclops, and is going to get the opportunity to not quite kill off Sentinel. Let's see how Joker decides to invest this. Brings in Charlie with the install. Will they get a mix? Gets the teleport, but RemSho protected by the auto guard thanks to good advancing guard timing.
Another Sonic move rejected. What a drop.
RemSho definitely making the adjustment here. Will they catch Sentinel? Not quite. Because of that, Joker punishing effectively, making it so Gambit comes into something scary.
Set up some set play here. Goes for a regular combo.
Knows that Charlie wants to do something. Throws out all the cards. And that'll trade. A pixel left of Sentinel means it works out okay for Joker. It could have been absolutely terrible. Ooh, I'm surprised that hit before the flash kills came out. Very good stuff for Joker.
He's still got install, so he can get some spicy combos here.
And also neutral things. RemSho needs to watch out for cross-ups in situations that they wouldn't normally because of the access to the teleport. Oh! And with that, Joker secures the hit, but it doesn't turn into what they need. That drop is crucial. Let's see if Sentinel comes in a way that works for them. And with that, Joker takes it over RemSho 3-1.
It was a cancel for a Sonic move, but it still had the buffer, so it went directly into the special as opposed to giving, I think you need a medium to link that.
Also, have y'all talked about the amazing bracket of people we have tonight? There are so many good players on, and...
Good anymore, so...
He's not that good anymore. Let's be real.
Oh no, well, good. For a second I thought Isicera found another one of these.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Palace Swap tournament or Clone Engine in this case without, you know, breaking our hearts that it crashes due to Dan or something.
But Isicera discovered a few interesting things about Talbain they were describing to me. Beast Cannon, very strong neutral skip.
That was actually a pretty interesting thing. Like, I've seen a few John Talbain things here and there, but I haven't seen that.
Wow, keep it simple.
Alright, that was
Even
from
Iron
MVC
Fist.
too. That was just straight up like, crouching roundhouse is super.
Very classic. I've definitely done that a lot. Yeah, the Beast Cannon assist, it's something to sneeze at, but
That was the first game. That was hella quick.
And I have to mention this, GoldenNut is playing Iron Fist. This character, as far as assists, absolute gold mine. Oh my god, the hard to block there cross up.
Man, Guile's flash kick assist is nothing to, sneeze at, because I'm not gonna say it's invincible, but it might as well be. Oh my god, is that the furry version of the Pretty Ricky?
Well, remember, as a Darkstalker's character, Talbain has access to the short hop command dash jump.
That's true.
And Isicera's figure out how to fuzzy with them, and it's pseudo unblockable. That's what Sarah figured out. This character is pseudo unblockables.
Yeah, I can believe that. With oh my god.
Put her cross up. Yeah, no kill here. Very hard to route this.
So is it? With no X. Okay, go do slightly nerfed Gambit stuff. Never mind. Yeah, Xbox. You can play whatever the hell you want. But if you pick at least one Palace Swap character, I think you're cooler than the other people who don't. If that gives you like any
Frank.
incentive.
You Servbot Frank. It's really cool.
Metro City.
I can't wait. Oh, and happy 10-day anniversary until TNS9. I can't wait.
At least I can wait long enough to watch this match. There's so much cooking going on here.
Oh, rare drop. Oh, row.
This is so smart.
Well. I was gonna say, if he killed Guile, it might have been worth it, but at this point, he could probably still do it if he gets a nice, like, Hadouken snipe. I just don't think Isicera is just gonna let that happen, though.
I mean, any team that runs Jill has a chance to come back. And I like this character in terms of being able to outmaneuver JP.
Yep. God, just follow the Sonic Boom. It's so disgusting. Oh no.
You had to instant block that. You could not get out otherwise.
man. The only thing that John Talbain really needs at this point... Ooh, I don't know if that loops. I think Guile was supposed to come in, but might have just did it a tad too late.
One thing that John Talbain kind of does need is he can't start with a diagonal when doing the hyper version of Beast Cannon, so stuff drops a lot.
Ooh, there you go. Nice grab. I would say Pop X, but that's not an option anymore. Goes for a grenade reset? Or maybe that was an accident. Oh, but that's what I want to say. One thing I haven't seen any John Talbain players do, because I don't even think it's in the move list, so his short hop command that he has, that right there. Oh, that was a good answer.
Probably his best tool, because the short hop is egregious.
Did you know he has another one?
Yep.
So if you crouch and do 2 buttons, he does like a command leap, but it's super low to the ground and it's great for crossing up.
The what do you call it? The King of Fighters jumps?
Or the roll, whatever it is.
But okay, we're on to the next match. But in the meantime, everybody,
How much respect he has for the Cyblade, because that could be pretty matchup defining for how Escalante wants to move in against Dobbilicious.
missiles backing Ultron is a nightmare scenario.
Dobby being very conservative with their assist calls so far. I think that's the first one we've seen. Oh geez, Ultron trading with the shotgun and dying as a result. That was very unfortunate for Escalante. Very nice work by Dobbilicious confirming off of that into the kill, and still has over 2 meters left. Knows how to press a button at a great time. Beats this Morrigan, has plenty of meter available, but drops the combo into the knockdown hit.
Now we've got the back end of this team. It's the classic Chris G. Doom and Morgan. Can you find a way out?
Shotgun is very effective here, as it will eat the Soul Fist, but it's less effective when there are also Soul Fists coming from behind.
There's definitely a recovery on some of the gunshots from Leon. He's a very high-risk zoner.
In some ways, definitely. And that hit on Gambit's going to be important. Escalante, are they going to invest the resources to kill this character? Activate Astro. Feel that's as good as getting the kill. That's not going to reach at this range. Oh, and Gambit is bleeding now. Escalante in a great position. Has all the resources that they need. And Leon's going to go down to chip. Gambit also in a terrible situation. But Dobbilicious has a substantial meter advantage. Oh no! Thought they could get to the other side and catch Doom with the whole shockwave, but now Escalante regaining all of that red light for both of their characters, and this is looking scary. The S connects.
Movement kit though.
Please X Factor Dobby. Please X Factor Dobby. Holt saving it for next round. How do you feel about the saving X Factor for next round strategy, Wizard Tim?
This ain't taxes. You pay up front because you're not getting it back later.
Yeah, highly recommend. Oh, something is wrong. Oh no, is one of Dobby's keys off? Okay, it may have been unfortunate. Sometimes your keys are not right, and this is why it was great. When I played GoldenNut, I had set buttons in button check, but then they went to all random, so we needed to do it in versus mode. Because sometimes you set the buttons what's technically correct, but like a button's not working properly on your stick or something. So being ready to actually see if there are errors there is incredibly good. Good to make sure all your buttons are doing what you need them to before the match. Okay, let's see what adjustments are made here. Last time, Dobbilicious was able to do well with Leon against Ultron, but this time, with the support of the missiles, Escalante going to get the knockdown on Leon in the corner, goes into the first super. Are we going to see an Astro? And the Astro comes out. Soul Drain? Gets a drain out of it. That is extra painful. And with that, looking to get another drain, but a little bit off on the timing. Escalante is playing all the way from the opposite coast. Oh. Press light, and with that, could have killed Morrigan, but didn't get it. Very nice stuff by Escalante, avoiding the super, making sure that their drains are going to connect. and now Leon's in a terrible situation. Psylocke likely to be left all by her lonesome.
Right, rely on the mobility here.
Oh, that was a happy birthday, but did not quite turn into what was needed. And with this X Factor, this is going to need to be something pretty immediately for Dobby, because Astral is too scary. Actually had the hit there, but did not get the confirm on it. Dr. Doom in terrifying situation. Ninjutsu activated, but just going for some mix with it, hasn't managed to get much, and then Astral remains while Ninjutsu is gone, but Morrigan is no longer there. Very nice job, Escalante, weathering the storm. But now Dobbilicious is going to need to work pretty hard if they want to be able to take out Escalante's team. But this is going to help. Gets the good hit. Ultron left with a pixel. Had the opportunity to potentially punch Dr. Doom, but the side shot was too high. It whiffed, and with that... Oh no, maybe he thought he was on Drone's assist and was on the orb instead. That is unfortunate, but this is going to be not quite the end of Dr. Doom. Psylocke needs a little bit more chips. Oh no, Psyshot has betrayed her twice there in trying to stop these tags.
I feel Dobby just putting all of their energy here.
Very nice stuff by both players. Let's see how they approach this. And with that, Psylocke coming in. Goes for the teleport, gets the hit, Dr. Doom goes down. Is Ultron going to be able to handle this incoming?
Oh yeah,
oh.
So close.
Very nice stuff to Escalante, keeping composure at the end of the match, maintaining power with Ultron, and using their palette swap character to take them to victory.
Tried to respect the missiles, didn't work out.
Though there has been a decent amount of damage done against Escalante, both the Ultron and the Dr. Doom at this point. Ooh, this is gonna catch. And last time he was able to get a soul drain because he was point blank. I think from far away you're not going to get any specific confirm though. Let's see, getting some more soul. Oh my gosh, there was the hit from Gambit. Is this going to be the opportunity to take out Doom?
Oh no.
Gets the hit, but doesn't X Factor, and now Morrigan still has the remaining third of Astral available. Gets the hit on Leon, with Leon out. This is looking scary. Gambit has access to Psylocke assist, which is good defensively, but not when Morrigan's on the opposite side of the screen. And even less useful when dead here. And with that, Escalante is going to set themselves up for potential victory. Psylocke's coming in with 3 meters and X Factor, but this is a terrifying situation for her.
Again, Dobby's putting all of their power forward here.
It's true, and let's see, X Factor's already down to a third, trying to get in there. Escalante making sure how they fall is very scary, putting out those heavies, and making sure to just keep Dobbilicious from having an easy time catching them. And with that, this looks like it could be the end of Dobbilicious' Psylocke. Oh no, X Factor was not used early enough. Psylocke's gonna live from this. Gets a spite Psy shot in, but Escalante gets that set 3-0 over Dobbilicious.
Fetus mentions, once again, a huge thank you to ArcForge for that $100 donation. We very much appreciate you.
Yes, thank you for supporting the community, ArcForge. It's appreciated. And it's nice to see such people bringing such excellent play with this.
I really like the Dammy emote, obviously Truffy Peak, and Doomfoot Dive's a classic.
Yes. There are so many good ones. I am always pleased to have access to the Avengers emotes, but it looks like having access to Charlie on point is Joker's approach to trying to fight the Zero. Getting in there, the Gene Splice is working out, but let's see if they're able to turn it into anything more substantial while fighting this incredibly prolific and skilled Zero. Ooh, getting in there with those moonsault flashes, starting the aggression with it. It's going to be what's necessary. Gets the hit, and that soft knockdown essentially off of it has been working out really well in Joker's favor. Managed to get rid of half of Zero, but half of Zero is not all of Zero. And with that, it looks like Joker is going to get another chance with their Charlie. Managed to get this in, and it's a happy birthday. Gets the rocket punch in order to pick Doom back up. Let's see, what does Doom do on incoming? Gets the hit with Butter Gun. That, I wonder if Romora was just option selecting a defensive throw or something, but I guess that you have to be committing with Butter Gun because you can't actually be thrown while you're falling in. So, Romora, just knowing to use it as a poke. How do you feel about Vergil with a pixel of Doom missiles available for it?
That's more than enough, and now Cyclops, can you get out of this? He has defensive tools more than some characters, but...
Oh, definitely. And killing off Doom helps. This is going to do a lot of damage to Vergil, and it ate up all of the missiles. That was very fortunate for Joker. And gets the throw. This is going to be the end of Vergil. Joker taking the first game over Romora. It looks like the Toronto players just have this vendetta against Romora. They're coming for him.
So far, the most Charlie action we've seen all night. Let's see if he can find the kill here.
Oh, not this time. But looks like he's getting an extra opportunity to play, however. Will he be able to get a counter poke on Zero? He does, but doesn't get turned it into a confirm. Ooh, Cyclops is getting a little beat up as an assist there, but going to launch in order to not need to block missiles. Has access to drones, but now Charlie's in a pretty scary situation. Zero can do so much chip as a character, and the Hyper Sentinel Force would catch, and Romora, I guess, thought he would get to the ground faster and be able to throw Sentinel, but got an Air H or something. That was very unfortunate for Romora. Hyper Sentinel Force killing off his character and taking his X Factor. Unavailable for Dark Vergil, but I don't think anybody should be underrating the chances that Romora's Doom takes this. He has one of the most excellent Dooms in the business, and is able to convert off of so many situations, play safely in situations other people would take huge risks, and just do great stuff. Oh, but needs to be pretty cautious because Joker has meter and X Factor. With a snipe, can potentially just like kill off the character off of his zoning tool, but no, Cyclops is not going to make it. He instead is going to die to this Doom combo. Wizard Tim, do you think that this will be one bar? Single bar needed. The Plasma Beam was almost enough. And Charlie gets out, and he has install activated. But how much does install matter when Spiral's Force is on? Ooh, Charlie is going to die here. And with the up TAC, best TAC for Joker to not break there, because that could have been very scary. Went for the Hyper Sentinel Force, wanted to do something that would catch both characters, but instead going to eat the Sphere Flame does not eat the Sphere Flame for it. And catches Vergil. This is going to be the end of Vergil. Oh no, this is the end of Romora. Just needs the microwave. And the microwave is enough. Joker going up 2-0 over the previous Evo champ. Just getting in there. The gene splices have been on point for the defensive calls. The clutch plays at the end of battle have been exactly what's needed. Toronto is coming. And thank you to Shattercoin for supporting the community by gifting not one, but 2 subs, one to Greatness 1984 and one to Arabac. Oh, let's see, what do each of these players do in adjusting? Because Joker still needs to deal with the challenges of fighting Zero. It's like Romora is going for a bit more of a Hot and Getty oriented game against the Charlie, but gets caught this time. This is enough to kill. Has resources available. Oh no, didn't quite get the attack they wanted. Oh no, the install happened, and then on top of install happening, instead of the HCing into drones, got the backwards super afterwards. That's incredibly unfortunate for Joker. We're going to lose Charlie and all that meter?
Okay, Sentinel going to be stuck in this corner for a long time.
And with that throw, this is going to be probably the end of Sentinel, because Romora is a high damage player. Building all this meter against the bot, only going to need to use probably 2 this time, but this is looking very possible for Romora to start mounting that comeback. But do you think the Cyclops is going to be able to do this? Has X Factor 3 available and can do a hard read on anything Zero does here to potentially take a game. Like that. Oh no!
Oh no.
Is this gonna chip? Oh, instead it takes off half of Doom instead of chipping. Oh, and this time Doom gets away, will be able to foot dive. And from that, Romora is going to take their first game over Joker, tying, or not tying up, getting the score to 1-2, getting the momentum they need to get back in this game.
You can't rely on that same Cyclops pattern. Romora is just such a fast downloader.
Mm-hmm. Joker ready to get back into it. Feels ready to make the adjustments. Romora made his adjustments, and ooh, the missile's just in time to save Charlie there, but can't save him that time. This is going to be the end of Charlie. Carries to the corner, needs the single meter, and is going to still have more than meter than he started with when he hit Charlie when he kills him. That's always rough to see zero build meter killing your character. Let's see, Hyper or let's see if Sentinel's able to get anything going. His spit is not like it is in Marvel 2. It's not this fast poke that will beat a bunch of things, and gets caught trying to spit on Vergil. Zero is going to finish this character off. It's probably going to take this 1 meter again, and with that, it's all up to Cyclops yet again. But Cyclops has been potentially threatening. You notice that his previous zoning pattern was one that Romora figured out some ways around. Do you think the zoning patterns will change?
I hope so. I would actually like to see him try and use the maneuverable beam hyper. It's still really good at catching Zero because you can angle it in all the weird spots.
It is pretty awesome. Only available in the air though, so he can't cancel into it off of the ground beams. That, however, will connect. Oh, gets another hit there. One more of these could be enough to potentially deal with Zero. And with that, this one's going to hit. I think this is enough. And with that, Joker definitely gets back into the possibility here, trying to get in, but Zero's corpse is still tied here. Wizard Tim, why is Zero's corpse tied here?
Is it short?
No, because when it explodes, it screen locked Joker, so he couldn't dash in afterwards. He has a different dead body than everyone else because Zero deserves it.
I never knew that.
Yeah, it is just one of those sad things. Oh no, the OTG was not quite fast enough because of the blocking the missiles, and with that, Romora is going to get another one on the board. Joker almost clutched that out and made it happen, but now it's going to be up to the final game. Romora's got some momentum, but Joker can definitely make this happen. Do you think this is going to be Joker's game, or do you think Romora is going to send Joker to the learner's bracket?
It's pretty much all hinging on Charlie actually managing to get this kill. He's getting these hits, but I'd like to see Joker putting a little bit more plasma on the screen of Bar using Charlie.
Oh, went for the poke, and then Charlie, unfortunately, we're not going to see much of him this game either. Let's see if Marvel 2 Sentinel survives the incoming mix-up. And Marvel 2 Sentinel coming in. And Romora just staying in front there. Sometimes you just don't want to get behind them. Everybody thinks it's going to cross up, but then just the jump up button is powerful. And with that, I do think he needs to spend 2 meters here to kill Joker, but he's going to build up like a third of a meter in the in-between section. Oh no, he drops it. That is very unfortunate for Romora. Giving Marvel 2 Sentinel an opportunity to get life back is pretty bad, but got the catch on Cyclops. I'm pretty sure that Raikkosen crossed up, and with that, it is looking like Romora is in the driver's seat to take this match. Cyclops is getting bullied to death. The lightning catches him, ends up killing with her Koha. Let's see if Sentinel's able to come in and block. Ended up on the other side. Very helpful. And Romora coming down with the button, knows the speed of Hyper Sentinel Force, knows that it would have been gone by that time. Good stuff to Romora, having matchup knowledge as someone who plays the character. Oh, went for it on Doom, but didn't quite get the connection. Let's see if Joker's able to set up a kill on Zero. If so, it would be a huge difference. Spear Flame into the X Factor, getting some stuff on screen. No more X Factor for Joker means that they're gonna kill this Doom and have incoming mix-up. Okay, is there something real to take on this Zero? There was some pressure, but now this is looking very scary. Rapid Slash finishes it off, and Romora takes it 3-2. Both of the Canadian players testing Romora and bringing him to his limits with Noble's hybrid team and Joker's all-palette swap team.
Okay, next up, we are going to have Best Xbox and Escalante. I hope Xbox is ready. Looks trying something a little spicy. Bishop recently received some interesting changes across the board, normal though things, as well as nerfs to the obnoxious grenade. And Nick also relying on the fact that Captain Commando has now become a lot more of a point character than a support character. Captain Fire was nerfed, the assists were nerfed. You have no access to Hyper Captain Fire anymore, it's gone. But what you do have are the summons, and they are incredibly fast now. Sakura, now, not a true stance shift character, but instead an install character when you go into Dark Sakura. But Nick still really likes the character, and this character still has a lot of tools. Okay, going into Bishop for the beam. I think I have to take us at a different position, and Isicera is just littering the bottom of the screen with plasma. Combining X with Sonic Booms means there's just so much durability. Woohoo, what a cross-up. Vector for the OTG, good pickup, and that will be the first one for Isicera. Right, Nick gonna stick with it. Let's see if Capcom can get some more things going. Okay, relying. Nice call on the summon. Maybe still has missiles. At any point in time, if you jump, max the knife is a very scary countermeasure. But Isicera gonna go for the full rep here. How much damage can you get? And then the knockdown. Here comes Sakura. NickBad going to heavily rely on that air fireball to keep point characters from getting up to her. Great defensive option. Ooh, into the sword. Okay. Relying heavily on summons. You can see you get a lot of potential to move and mix while you call a summon. Though, as you can see by the little cooldown on the bottom, you can't call more than one at a time. That's not going to punish. Too slow. And perfect boom, more than enough to finish off Commando. Now up to Sakura, going down this team. Isicera's getting the full rep here. This is going to be some mad damage. Oh, just enough. Okay, back to Bishop here. NickBad, a fairly new Bishop player. Let's see what he can put together. Oof. Walks straight into the defensive fortress that Isicera wears in this team. And here comes the OTG Hyper. That's 2.
Player 2 wins. Mission ready. Fight.
Right, last chance for Nick here. Making use of DP assist and capture kick, trying to maneuver. Isicera almost gets that confirmed. Good block on the overhead. Woohoo. Look at those layers. That was very tricky. Sets up Dark Force. Gets the full extension. Okay, Dark Force gonna pit her up before the mix. Nick swings and finds a hit. Okay, Bishop gets a little more damage on top. Set the far end of neutral. See if Keep Away can win before this character gets back into range. Tries to use Bishop DP. That'll be. Sets up grenade. Isicera ends up getting hit by both grenades, so they cancel that before Nick can get mixed here. And, oh, DHE could probably be enough here. Shockwave? Nope, sets it to full screen. Looking for the assist call, and then Dark Sakura on the back end to keep it safe. Ooh, Isicera getting one hell of a hit here. Full options. Oh, big drop there. That was likely to be a guaranteed kill otherwise. Okay, back to regular. Nick now relying once again on air projectile. Not enough. Bishop's got X Factor, but he doesn't have health. One bar. He's going to have to find the hit on this assist and do it soon. Okay, patience not rewarded, and that's 3 up Isicera. Okay. Very exciting match. Morrigan's very doable for Frank.
Yeah, Frank is near her. Paddle saws are very strong. Ooh, throwing out some of the zombies. Getting this pressure on in the corner. Ooh, and gets the confirm off of it. Very nice stuff, Lunch Rush. This is going to be both the meter or like levels for. Oh no! Didn't let the camera come out. Ultron bleeding. Doom also bleeding at this point. That was a unique choice in summoning Jam Session at that distance. But Morrigan now in there.
He's covering the floor. You cannot chase. A little grounded.
Let's see. Does he get in? Managed to get a hit, but now Escalante's built up to 1 more meter. This is looking very possible for him to set up another. Oh my gosh, Doom is bleeding so much. How do you feel about, would it have been reasonable to go for the super there? Try to just OTG and kill Doom?
I don't think with Morrigan around it's that reliable. She has such a strong countermeasure.
But now Frank is dead and Dante is bleeding, and now Servbot trying to become enormous and smack things with a hammer, and it works! All part of the plan.
Gonna be clutch here.
All part of the plan. Oh, that was a kind of unfortunate way to need to end it because wasting X Factor time. But let's see. Ends up going to Devil Trigger immediately. We'll get back even more red life. Should be able to kill off a character like Ultron at the low amount of life he has. So this is actually okay for best Xbox.
The Vortex?
Oh. S connected. That was pretty worth it. Oh, and gets the hit, but doesn't. And with that, the Reverb Shock's going to connect. Best Xbox kills off Ultron. Doom is taking all the damage, but he still has the last fraction of X Factor available. Gets the throw on Dante.
No, not the
Oh, missed his saw! No, missing the second dash there was a tragedy.
Hey, Lunch Rush will chip by itself here. He grounds himself. Oh, it was just too late.
Okay, do you think Servbot with 1 meter can come in? Like, I think if he does the varied pass for the Servbots, may be able to just chip out Doom if they get a chance to get away. No, swing on him. How do you feel about swinging on him instead? You need to, sometimes you just need to swing on him. And Best Xbox knows that, takes the first game against Escalante, and gets the happy birthday.
No boon like Po boon.
A cake uneaten.
Wow, there is some assist abuse going on by Best Xbox here.
Well, that beam hits Servbot. That's so unfair.
Depends on where he is. The beams somewhat line up with how they look, to my understanding. So I think if he's in that middle section, Servbot stays under it.
That's heresy. A beam that actually matches its shape.
Tabs works very hard to make things pretty close to matching their shape.
This is big. This is so big.
Doom is dead. Doom is
Lunch Rush turns it
100%
into a
dead.
mix, though.
Oh, great Shadow
What a
Blade by
punish.
Escalante. These have been amazing matches all night long. We are very fortunate to be playing some of the best clone engine of the night, and we're getting some Morrigan against poor little Servbot. Oh, didn't respect that he may still be doing things. And Servbot needs some meter to do something else scary. This is not going to cover it because her projectiles will defeat that durability-wise. And now Servbot is dead. No, Servbot's not dead. Invests the meter, and now it's all up to Dante with less than half life and no X Factor against Morrigan with Astral and access to X Factor 2.
The Xbox is fighting as much as they can.
Oh no, this is possible. Dante can make this hit happen. Not if he multi-locks.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
It's a rain mix.
Oh, nice landing normal with Escalante to clear out that Dante and tying it up 1-1. And we've seen Best Xbox get a lot of value out of poking with aerial camera plus his assists, which has been doing really great work with it. And Doom has been very consistently taking a lot of damage in the phase of the fight where Ultron summoning him as an assist. This is very scary for Escalante. Going to get the hit here, and does this set up the super? It does, and it does so much damage, but not quite enough to kill. Ultron left on a pixel. Would you leave in Servbot? Oh, you can't really tag anymore because the Soul Fist will catch you. This is looking pretty scary.
Theoretically, just make them burn bar to hit you.
Reflections are good, but only when they're coming from in front of you. Oh no, Servbot ate a Soul Drain as well, so Escalante has even more resources. Catches Doom there. Oh no, didn't have the opportunity to summon Dante to protect themselves. Oh, double knee drop. Pretty scary.
I hit the Doom.
Oh, tried to kill Doom but didn't quite get him. And with that, Morrigan now got away, has the hit on Frank. And this is looking terrible for Best Xbox One. It's Dante against the full team. Doom is bleeding, but he doesn't really have a safe way to make Escalante regret calling Doom. Oh, that had been a good poke. Didn't quite confirm in the way that he needed. I'm confused. Do folks know why Dantes don't use flight to get more Thunderbolts?
I've kind of wondered that.
Because I mash flight to get Thunderbolts, because it's just such a high chip move. But it seems like a lot of Dantes just use the 3 Thunderbolts and then fall down. Oh, trying to get in there. It gets another Devil Trigger activated. Gets the hit and is going to get the opportunity to get the knockdown in the corner. Thunderbolt catches her. That is pretty amazing. And Vortex went all the way through the Soul Fist. Accidental super there. Very unfortunate for Escalante, but in an advantaged enough situation that is able to clear out the game, going up 2-1 over Best Xbox. Dang, this has been just an amazing set, or like all of the sets this evening have just been great so far.
And the first thing I noticed is Xbox's fundamentals are really pushing a higher level of play at this point. Keeping up with Escalante is no easy task.
And now going to base game team, the Nova Doom Strider variant. And goes into the orb to deal with the missiles, which makes it so the Happy Birthday is going to function. I think they did that a little early to kill off Ultron, but did kill off Dr. Doom. And Morrigan gets to get into Astral, but without missiles, Nova's one of the characters that could air dash up and time out a decent amount of Astral.
Rely on your movement, rely on your tools.
Good stuff, and now Astral's done, so it's okay for Best Xbox to try and set something up. Well, no, even better, force out another Astral before she even gets a particular value out of it. Why aren't you just getting back up to the spot where she can't hit you? There you go.
Good
Now,
unplay there
this
to
is
go
look.
low.
How do you feel about the resources in this match overall? Because Escalante still has X Factor and now has the hit on Nova, going to be able to potentially kill this character for a single bar.
I think Xbox there is doing everything right because Escalante is such a well-versed mixing in and out player. They're not just keep away, they're not just rush down. They'll pull it on the fly with you.
Indeed. Let's see how the Doom Strider against Morrigan Ultron ends up working out. Vajra definitely changes some things and gets the hit. This is looking very scary for Escalante, but 3 Ultron, entirely terrifying character. You think he's going to get a chance to show us how scary X Factor 3 Ultron is?
Let's see, I don't know. Okay, what's the mix? With respect on the Vajra assist. Can he get out of the corner? He's out.
Wow, just zoomed around Strider. Didn't even like counter hit Strider, but zoomed around the Vajra assist. And with that, Best Xbox ties it up 2-2.
Player 2 wins.
Last chance in this upper bracket for these two players. Which one's going down?
And with that, this time starting the Morrigan, and great job by Xbox summoning their assist to protect themselves from the Soul Drain.
No kill
Goes
after
for the
reset.
mix. Oh, gets the hit on Ultron. Would you snap Morrigan in to take that juicy red light? Or
Yes.
just kill this character?
So much.
Oh, looks like neither happens. And this beam is going to catch Ultron. Takes him for so much of his life. Manages to get the DHC out. But this time, missiles is available, and that makes it so much more reasonable for Morrigan to try and take this. And Astral is almost done. This is looking very possible for either player, but Best Xbox One at a substantial advantage.
Have to be careful. You can avoid all the Soul Fists, but the missiles will still wear you down.
It's true. Oh, hitting with some of these javelins. Oh, got the punish on the Doom tag and waited for the missiles to get the confirm they wanted. What are they going to do with this? Ends up snapping back in, doesn't want to deal with Morrigan, with X Factor, or just at all. Oh, Doom gets another chance to get in there and gets the hit on Nova. This is looking good for Escalante now. Should be able to kill off Nova for, I think, just a single meter. And with that, sets up the incoming against Dr. Doom. Brings in Ultron for... Is it going to go all the way through to Astral? Goes all the way through to Astral. And with that, let's see how Dr. Doom ends up approaching this. Needs to deal with the power of this character. Oh, and he got the hit. The reset there was terrifying.
Morgan just built back her entire budget of meter there.
Indeed. Oh, got the hit and the jumping heavy to seal it out. That was very fortunate for Best Xbox. Getting some hits with this. Gets caught by the orb and goes for the confirm off of it. Didn't quite work out. Looks like Escalante has managed to get rid of all of Best Xbox's X Factor time, but is still in a kind of scary situation. Needs to X Factor the beam immediately. Oh. Strider with some jumping buttons. He does have some good tools. Let's see how he ends up approaching this. Manages to summon out his missiles and gets the confirm off of it.
Good confirm. 8
And
seconds.
with the down TAC, can take all the time. And with that, Best Xbox One, sending Escalante down into the learner side of the bracket. Okay, let's see. These teams are hyped. Let's see how they fight. And with the S.T.A.R.S Jill on point, we often see the anchor S.T.A.R.S Jill from Renard, so it's nice to see when she has access to support, but she doesn't have access to support when both her and Shadow Lady are gonna be dead. Living Legend gets the barrage super, kills off Shadow Lady first, then gets the hard knockdown. Ends up using the hypergrav into the Shoryu Repa style super, kills off Starfill. Or is it Go Shoryu? What's the Akuma one?
Go
Stream
Shoryu, I
chat.
think. Go Hado, goes on Kuhado.
Yeah. But
Tatsumaki's
X is
on
dead
Kuka.
here. And with X being dead, this is looking pretty good for Living Legend. Oh, that might actually... Oh, I thought he was going to drop for a moment. I was very scared for all of Legend's lives. But Legend, very on point with the point Akuma, going in with the Plasma Beam and Hyper Grab and doing work.
Live and let die. Fight!
Oh, and this time, Starsjill gets the hit, and Akuma is not going to survive this. Has the ground bounce available. Will be able to kill. I think it will require the DHC. Oh no, this is Akuma. It doesn't require DHC.
Knock knock,
Wizard
damage
can.
called.
Yeah, why did I think that Akuma could, like, live through a thing? Oh, great job by Renard setting up that incendiary and keeping Doom locked down in the corner. Do you think that Living Legend will channel their inner mundane and do something cool with Anchor Magneto?
I'm gonna go with yes. It's Legend. Clutch comebacks just seem to be
not a
in the
chance.
Michigan manifesto.
So let's see how much experience he has against this type of team. Ended up catching X. This is looking very possible, but ends up getting the missiles on screen. And the Buster release was there, but X still dies. Will Magneto have the incoming mix on Starsjill? It did, but then the blocks were real for Renard. Was able to get the hit. Should be able to get the kill here. Ends up resetting instead, but this is still looking very unfortunate for Living Legend. And with that, Renard takes the second game. Oh no, does not! I spoke too soon.
This is so tough though.
Yes.
Wait.
Ends up getting the hit. Can he get over there in time to get the Twinkling? Ends up going for the Shockwave instead. She's gonna get out. Missiles come out, and great stuff by Renard. Just getting over with the guns, covering their approach, but then also having missiles out, protect from behind, tying up the game 1-1.
You talk to your boy Renard and tell him to like spin meter. It's not working.
It will never
I have
happen.
said this before. Renard definitely at times. I think it's mainly that he's just trying to do the right combo instead of like I could spend meter to make this combo easier. Like he does the right thing more than the easy thing, and sometimes having the like correct balance of doing the easy thing and the right thing is kind of important.
All I'm saying is if NickBad and Renard are ever at the same tournament, I'm giving one of them a t-shirt that says I spend meter and one of them a t-shirt that says I don't spend meter.
Are you gonna even get in the ironic directions or the expected directions?
It's true, I spin meter like I'm wasting it.
Oh, and X is about to die, and now Shadow Lady comes in against this team. The incoming Akuma mixed with the Hyper Grab was so on point there. Connected with the Shadow Lady, and she is done. Good stuff to Living Legend. I really like that mix.
Legend spent time learning how to use Magneto, but won't learn time to learn, Captain Marvel. Let's see how it is.
Oh, for Shadow Lady missiles, they go away on hit if she's on point, but the assist is able to just leave the missiles out there. Yeah, she's different in between point and assist. If you poke her on point, the missiles go away. If you poke her as an assist, they're like doomed.
Spider-Gwen, I think that's a pretty good call in this situation.
I am also a fan of Spider-Gwen. I think that she fights Akuma quite well, and also most of the other characters quite well as well. Let's see if this is going to be what's necessary in order to take it. Renard was already able to take a game, but Living Legend was just too clutch there in that last battle, getting the Hyper Grab mixed up with Akuma and cleaning out Renard's team. Do you think Spider-Gwen will get started, or do you think start of round is going to be pretty scary for one of these
I think
players?
Akuma will always dominate start of round just because of the teleport.
And his walk
NDB,
speed is
yeah.
so good.
Yep. He teleports before the round starts.
Oh, and Incendiary Grenade being great, and Web Zip also being great. Renard getting this against Living Legend. Will he be able to kill off Akuma? Oh, I think he will. Akuma's the low health character, and there's an entire Shockwave left. Oh, and covering that normal jump height with attack, getting the incendiaries out.
How do you like X versus Doom?
I like X versus most characters, including Doom. He has things that prevent Doom from doing stuff that is normally very effective, but also Doom can hide in a part of the screen that X doesn't have great shots against. So it's interesting to see how they interact. I think that generally X wins, but Doom can turtle against this character pretty decently. Oh, and that incendiary held Doom in lockdown, and Renard was able to take advantage of it, bully him with a crouch medium when he was trying to either like backdash or jump or something to get out of there. And with that, now it's all up to Magneto.
Very doable. I feel like Magneto just is one of those characters you can never, ever check out against.
Yeah, he is fundamentally sound in enough ways that he could make a lot of situations favorable for him. Oh no, the drop, and when you drop against Spider-Gwen, you die immediately. And with that, Renard tying it up 2-2 against Living Legend. And we get the Spider-Gwen theme as a bonus. Oh, all is well with the world.
As if Legend can advance with this team, they'd be fulfilling a prophecy from the old Marvel Reddit, because there was definitely a thread asking if it was possible to win a tournament with Point Akuma.
Oh, I think that Legend has probably won a tournament with Point Akuma. I would be very surprised if he hasn't. Like, his Akuma is one of the characters he's brilliant with. This is not going to kill, but it's going to hurt a lot. Magneto is in a very scary situation. Okay, managed to get
a tag out here.
Oh, that was a great throw by Living Legend. Just a great player at throwing in general. Has the fundamentals from Chris, and now he has even more mobility to do it with Magneto. Invest the level 3. I like this decision, but still needs to deal with both Spider-Gwen and S.T.A.R.S still.
See what can happen here.
Oh, what a great advancing guard by Renard there in order to be able to dodge the mix-up and sets this up. I think we'll need to X-Factor if he wants to kill Doom, but I don't know if investing X-Factor on Doom is the right decision here. Decides to not invest the X. Oh, very good gunshots. Multiple sets of good gunshots. Renard just knows exactly where Living Legend wants to be, hitting him for it, and gets the incendiary, kills off Magneto. Please, Renard, do not get triple hyper comboed by Akuma.
You always get one.
He's gonna land in the incendiary? Oh no, goes into Gohado.
That was so
and
careful.
Renard is going to kill off Living Legend, taking out one of the few people who has won this Clone Engine tournament, and moving on in the winner's side. Renard taking it.
Rip my points.
Wow, Renard on point today. And also, nice work to Living Legend trying it out with the Point Akuma team. That was pretty cool.
Who's coming up next? Ooh, it's Joker versus Dobby. Let's go.
To host these, it is appreciated and makes it so the community is able to thrive.
Monster Hunter versus Charlie. I don't feel like Charlie has a lot of tools outside of booms in this match.
Let's see how prepared Joker is in order to handle all of the armor that's available. Oh. Though it looks like has been doing pretty good at just controlling Monster Hunter's space, keeping her from getting in. That is scary to do against Monster Hunter. She's one of the few characters with a big enough hitbox to slash through his moonsault. Oh, manages to get in Gambit with only minimal loss. This is looking very possible for either player, but Joker getting caught by that Monster Hunter assist gets it confirmed, but doesn't quite turn it into what they need. These players both getting lots of strong defensive assists to keep them from being fully comboed, and this time, oh no, was going for the mix-up, didn't expect it to hit.
That was a little slow.
Oh, the chip takes out Charlie, good stuff to Dobbilicious, ends up leaving in Gambit, and gets the cross under with Strider assist. But even with Gambit's pretty solid damage, Marvel 2 Cent is not going to die to this. Oh, Joker was able to block. And get the kill on Gambit. Monster Hunter coming in. Loses only a little bit of red life, but is going to get caught here by a Marvel 2 Sentinel combo. Gets caught. And catches Sentinel. One of the things that Tabs likes to highlight about Monster Hunter's strengths is her buttons, even aside from the giant armored normals, are still giant normals. Like, her 5M is able to poke from so far away, and there is able to give her the confirm that killed Marvel 2 Sentinel. And now Cyclops is done for her.
Are you sure this is even?
Orange Hulk's not strictly melee NickBad. He has access to Camelot.
I mean, do we consider Monster Hunter strictly melee? Because the
No,
bow doesn't really show up much.
No, air bow shows up. Like, I feel like that the command normal bow shows up frequently enough that it's an important part of your kit.
And I think at some point someone's going to workshop exactly how to use the arrow hyper for some silly stuff.
Oh yeah, it definitely has setup attached to it that you can do funny things, but looks like Dobbilicious focusing on other parts of the character's strengths. Ooh, getting caught by Jean Splice. But she's a pretty tough lady, able to make it through a lot of that. Gets caught by the Hyper Sentinel Force though, and Joker has to confirm off of it. Going to knock her into the corner, and what for the hard knockdown? Level 3 connects, and it does 450k damage to Sentinel. That is pretty substantial, and now the giant robot is dead. It's all up to Cyclops. Do you feel Anchor Cyclops can do this?
In the hands of Joker, it's very possible. If you can get the kill on Gambit without spending X, the two other characters are pretty susceptible to the chip.
Mm-hmm. And on top of that, has access to X Factor 3 and 3 meters on deck. Being able to just get a snipe on an assist or something is very scary. So Dobby needs to be conscious of how they call their allies, but with the support of their allies, they could get much more advantage over Cyclops, potentially. And
don't be anywhere you can be Cajun escaped into Cajun striked.
that is very true. And the best way to do that is kill Gambit before he gets a chance to start.
Okay, guaranteed at that end of the screen. Oh no.
Oh,
Joker's
and
trying
gets
really
Joker
hard
to
not
roll.
to be boxed here.
And with that, going to be able to kill off Monster Hunter. Let's see, but there is so much meter for Dobby, and there is not so much meter for Joker. Gets the hit after the Excalibur. This is going to be the end of Cyclops with an Air Super. And the Air Super is enough. With that, Dobbilicious going up another game over Joker. Yeah, I think if you need to install in order to access a projectile, that you're a melee character. Wizard Tim, do you think Vergil counts as a melee character?
Yeah, I mean, the projectile's an Easter egg.
It's an Easter egg, but let's go with that. And Strider getting hit here, but let's see how many resources Joker ends up investing. Hyper Sentinel Force could build up another meter off this. Oh no, didn't have the timing right. Sentinel, one of the characters that could build a pretty substantial amount of meter on if he connects with Hyper Sentinel Force.
Could use the
this
die
time
there. It's a lot of bar to do what he did, using the air hyper as a bait, but it's a really strong escape tool because of how ambiguous you can play with it.
Ooh, got the attack but didn't confirm off of it, and now Joker is getting the confirms. Didn't quite, however. Monster Hunter's still alive, pressing some armor and getting in there. Jean Splice is going to lift her into the skies, and Stomp takes her out. Good block by Dobby. That was a serious mix-on incoming by Joker, and going to kill off this ninja, however. Gambit left with X Factor 3. Will he be able to take out a full team?
I think with this particular assist setup, it's going to be very hard.
Has been hit many times at this point, but gets the hit that he needed, and now this is very possible for Dobby to just run a train on this team. Will Charlie block this mix-up? The first one was a whiff, but it set up safe base in Joker's mind, and now Dobbilicious has a level 3, so even if there's not X Factor anymore, we'll still be able to get the kill on hit. Oh, and that's the hit that was needed. Is this the combo that's gonna do it, though? And then they get a Shockwave. Will the Shockwave be able to kill? I think it will, and with that... No, I don't think it will. Pixel Cyclops with X Factor 3.
Cyclops is gonna win that.
Oh, but then he drops his punish, and with that, another opportunity for Joker, and he takes it. Dobbilicious almost did that with only Gambit, making the comeback, but Joker, clutch at the very end, stays alive.
He didn't press S enough.
More S? Oh no, you shouldn't. The launch is the thing you never want to see with Monster Hunter. A bunch of our other stuff, like, you get to guess if there will be more armor. There's never more armor after her launch if it doesn't hit. You could just, like, hit her and she will die. She can't cancel it into anything. Oh, and going with this aggression, and great use of the arrow by Monster Hunter in order to play that footsie's poke from a range that's going to let her potentially kill these two characters.
He still has Sonic Move installed, so
Oh, and caught Gambit out of the cage and escape, able to get the hit and should be able to kill the character. Hits OTG. Oh no, they weren't building enough meter. The reduction in meter build from the install was unfortunate, and fortunately for Joker, Charlie got out of that because Dobby went for a mix-up instead of continuing the combo, and now is also going to lose Monster Hunter. Is Joker mounting the comeback?
so install again.
Dobby gets the hit, has access to incoming mix-up. Marvel 2 Sentinel losing a decent amount of life, but this is going to be a lot of hits for 2099.
So I think 99's pressure game is better than even base Strider for keeping Sentinel locked down. All of your overheads can go into hypers.
That does help, but this is going to be the end of Strider, and with that... Well, wait, why are you making this harder, Joker? Joker.
He's playing MVC2.
Okay, it worked out. The Gene's place worked out in the end, but I do not like when people choose not to kill characters that can potentially come back and destroy their team. Ooh, and using some of that Strider assist, but gets caught out of the roll and manages to get Joker into the corner. Let's see what Joker does to get positioning that'll work out. Calls that Gene Splice and confirms off of it. Not quite. This time, since Joker's used some resources, is looking pretty even, but Dobbilicious dry tags in and kills Charlie off of it. This is quite unfortunate for Joker, but Dobbilicious making those good decisions for how they're going to hit their opponent. Let's see if Marvel 2 Sentinel survives the incoming mix-up. Oh, NickBad, Wizard Tim, did either of you block that cross?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Like 50-50.
Yeah. I think I would have been in that zone where I realized to block cross right after, and then I'm like, darn, I'm dead. But looks like Gambit here is going to just like stay away from the Sentinel right now, has access to cards, has access to Cage and Escape, no more staying away, but went for TAC! Why would you TAC when you could kill this character?
Confidence. It's always confidence.
Okay, and trying to conserve access to resources, but Joker shows why you should have killed off Sentinel, brings in Cyclops so that Sentinel could get back all of that red life. But the 6H, if Dobbilicious had just not gone into roll, they would have been able to kill Cyclops there. And
Holy
this time
crap.
they didn't. But the hit fruit or the freeze from Sentinel dying, I think messed up Dobbilicious's combo on Cyclops. But both of our Canadian players tonight have just been making everything down to the wire. Game 5s, they are the peaks of power, but Dobbilicious taking it 3-2 in a very close set. Nice work to Dobbilicious.
I swear Dob probably plays Souls-like games and just maxes out luck. Like, it's just how I imagine playing the game.
The power of luck can be quite impactful. Oh, are we going to see the other player from Toronto up against...
I mean,
One of the
honestly,
stages we never see.
Yes,
It's a
I
pretty-
avoid this stage because a lot of people have a hard time telling where the corners are, and I don't want to win because they just didn't understand the stage. Like, how far do you think Marvel 2 Sentinel is from this corner right now?
At
can't
least
tell.
1 centimeter.
Ah yes, using some actual units of measurement, we got this. But looks like Ultron taking a lot of damage in this neutral exchange. The beam is no longer beam into beam super for him, but Morrigan getting in there is pretty scary for Marvel 2 Sentinel. His nerfs that he just took 800k by fireballs, by the way. But the nerf that he got was that his air movement speed in flight mode is dramatically worse, and this is the exact matchup that's the most terrifying in, because if you can't move to get around the Solstice, your life is infinitely harder.
have to rely on the rest of the core of your team at this point. So close.
Okay. And Morrigan still has so much life available. Weathering this pressure, not getting opened up until the Dante summon, and now she loses her life. This is going to be exactly what Noble needs. Kill this most threatening character on Escalante's team. And with that, will he leave in Doom? No, brings in the robot.
Goes for the mix. What a mix it was.
Oh, Noble getting in there with some buttons. And with that, Ultron's gone. It's all up to Dr. Doom, but we all know that Escalante's Doom can beat entire teams, and that is not how it starts when he drops the medium after foot dive, but is still very much in a position where he could fight this. Both Marvel 2 Sentinel and Doom are bleeding pretty badly. Ooh. X coming out here from Noble is actually very encouraging for Escalante. Gives him an opportunity. Oh, not if he gets hit by things.
Fast X.
And
Not
the
enough.
spit is enough. Good stuff to Noble, taking the first game over Escalante. I think the thing that makes it the yellow, but this is looking like Escalante is going to need to hit this character so many times. The amount of damage Ultron is doing off a hit is just like 520k, going to need 3 of those if they want to kill off Marvel 2 Sentinel with their 1.25 health. But we also seen Marvel 2 Sentinel combos not kill very often. They've just been winning neutral repeatedly in the situations that they won.
Chip, a big factor. Wow, that actually worked.
Oh, and with this going to get to activate Astral, it doesn't activate Astral. Making sure to activate in a situation after the assist has been called. Let's see if Marvel 2 Sentinel manages to survive here. Has very little life on the line and gets the tag into only a couple Soul Fists. A couple Soul Fists isn't great, but it's better than getting ping-ponged all the way. Oh, and Doom here in a scary situation. Astral running into the last little bit, and now Escalante running out of meter. Sets up Hyper Sentinel Force, has the hit, but then the Doom missiles save her. Very good stuff for Escalante, protecting himself effectively with Doom.
What a challenge.
Oh, and the pressure in the corner caught Morrigan there. Going in with the follow-up on Rocket Punch. Noble doing some stylish goodness. And unfortunately not going to get the confirm there. Ultron X-Factored a little bit early, and because of that, going to be in a scary situation instead of a good one. Ooh, is Sentinel going to be able to do anything here? Gets caught
What
by
a
a
snipe.
butter gun. Okay, Dr. Doom coming in. Will he be able to survive incoming? Oh,
no.
got the hit, but doesn't have the confirm off of it. Doom's in the chat. If you're trying to confirm off of a hard kick that hits at the very, very top, what are you supposed to do? Do you air dash up medium foot dive or something? because that looked way too high to get an easy confirm for Escalante. Oh, Doctor Doom goes down, and so much time is wasted here too. If Noel could just run away. There's only 14 seconds left on the clock.
Yep.
And
Pressure,
I think Dante's would push Escalante's Ultron underneath to get hit or block the photons. That was nice of him.
Hey, Escalante on the backhand. Let's see if he can't find these neutral positions he wants.
Ooh, getting this, trying to pressure in the corner, and has managed to push back Escalante pretty far. But Escalante at this phase up to over 2 meters and gets access to Astral. This is pretty scary for Marvel 2 Sentinel. Catches with a few errant hits, but doesn't confirm them. And now Marvel 2 Sentinel getting blown up, Soul Drains connecting enough that there's another Astral on the line.
Rip.
Escalante making sure that those first 2 games are not what this 3rd game looks like. Killing off Sentinel, has advantage with Morrigan, has tons of meter available, and gets mixed. Looks like Noble ready to use Doom Dante to try and take out this threatening character on the team. We'll be able to do it with a triple hyper.
Get the damage.
And with that, Noble just needs to take out Ultron and Doctor Doom, but that can be pretty scary. Oh, ended up going for the OTG command normal. That's not going to catch either of them. Now, does he DHC? Ends up DHCing in order to make sure that Ultron is safe, even though Ultron's not his most, not played as much as his base team. Yeah, making sure to keep the character safe anyways, and is rewarded for it by getting to use that hyper to stop Dante from getting in and getting like a free combo of pressure. Let's see. Noble throwing out some charged air plays and avoiding missiles.
I'd like to see him call a drone or two. You've got beams, you've got missiles, and you've got Ultron.
Oh, decided not to go for anything there. And hits in between the reverb shock, preventing the fireworks from coming out because of the weird timing with the X Factor. That was very nice by Escalante. Let's see if Noble manages to do it with just Doom. Going to need to try and get in against this character and then hit both Ultron and the follow-up on Dr. Doom. Summoning those drones. Goes for the throw in order to punish it, and because of that, won't be hit by the normal crossing into the beam. Very good stuff by Noble, but because of that, I think he needs to use 1 meter to kill, but if he gets a single hit on Escalante, it'll definitely be enough to kill Doom. Incoming, left or right, throw. Oh, shit. It was left and throw. Very nice stuff by Noble. Ready for advancing guards, ready for anything, and with that, even with only a few seconds left on the clock, I think Escalante is barely alive, but then Noble's going to have the opportunity to like get away. Oh no, Crouch Light is there.
Button, you madman!
I also feel that there is some madness involved here, and with that, Noble 3-0 over Escalante, but Escalante did good work tonight. I'm gonna have to hop off in order to play my match against Romora. Good luck.
That one right there. There's like a faint snowing thing in the back, but I think that's been resolved. Yeah, so let's see how Robot Singemu versus Furry Singemu, or however the hell you say that.
Dark Horse.
That's a lot easier saying it than the other one.
Yeah, our dear friend Gallon here has a pretty simple and very flashy name scheme.
Oh, well, you know, if you tag him out and bring in the, you know, the assist issue, that's one way to deal with it. Alright,
yep.
0 killing X. Has there ever been another, like, you know, real story? Holy shit, B-Ray Billy Ray. I haven't seen that name in a while.
Okay, yeah, Romora's not going to drop this. He is immune to lag, much like your weight. Now, Isicera's got John, but both of the assists designed to make John's life easier are now gone. He's also gone.
Yeah. Every time I see that super, it feels like it's not going to kill, but it does. And I'm pretty sure you can X and do like his OTG after too.
Yep. Good throw, can't pick up. Yeah, I think Beast Cannon, as Isicera told me, has some pretty good ability to move through the screen. Pretty belligerent tool, but Lightning, I think, just wins.
Yeah, I think the biggest deciding factor is that right there, missiles. Missiles is always disruptive, and as good as the X assist is, I think missiles is just better.
Specifically because John doesn't really have reversal options.
I mean, he does have a flash kick, but no one's ever going to use it.
It's not good. It won't get you out of those situations. And it's also like an annoying motion for this kind of thing.
Kevin, you could always just like do it like 1 week just to gauge it. No.
Please do.
Hell, you could do it on a Wednesday if you wanted, but I think that's reserved for Vanilla Marvel, and I think it should stay just Vanilla Marvel on Wednesdays. That's just my own opinion.
Speaking of just your own, Isicera is trying to solo come back here. Great pickup. Gets the lightning extension.
Oh no, it dropped. Unfortunate.
Fantastic X-Factor defense cancel there.
You see Romora beating up on this poor robot?
What, you mean the one that kills gods?
Yeah.
It's true though, in the Marvel series, Zero has always been a higher tier than any of the Mega Man iterations. That was kind of sick. But yeah, I think I was trying to set up the John unblockable, just the character is always airborne, you can't do much to it. Hence why they wanted Guile on this team. Oh no, Guile is not helping here. Gets the full extend, takes it to mid-screen.
That might be the last we see of John from him.
Okay, wow, that was somehow both a projectile keep away pressure and a fuzzy, but just Zero things. I mean, X is pretty belligerent in that capacity too. Let's see what Isicera's cooking. That's a cross under. Yeah, Isicera's patience in full effect at the moment.
That's one way to stop X. Swords.
Yeah, he has to use projectiles, and against most characters that's a good thing because every single limb is effectively durable how he pressures. This character nullifies all projectiles. Good luck, X.
Yeah, like his standing, light, and medium I think are just projectiles. Like, literal. Yeah, that'll be it. Alright, Isicera Romora moves on. I'm so used to saying like Romora wins, or not Romora, Isicera wins. See, now I'm getting both of them flipped.
Next, we got Best Xbox versus Renard.
Yeah, it looks like Renard's doing a Jill start instead of a Shadow Lady or a Cammy start. Wait, he doesn't play Cammy. Shadow Lady then.
In fact,
Guys,
the
the
Shadow
rookies!
Doll.
You're just in time.
Got Best Xbox, we got Renard, and we are seeing some very interesting phone engine teams here. Okay, how many levels? Oki. We'll take Oki.
Yep, we'll take a level 2 into Super and a dead Jill.
So many layers. Renard is definitely going a little Mori Doom with this combo at the
Just a little bit. Oh, did that hit? No.
It's too small. The famous zero hitbox strikes again. I cannot believe they confirmed as long as it did.
Right, that should have hit Servbot. Like, his foot went through the entirety of his body.
I'd be very careful calling assists while Servbot's grounded like this. That lady's eating it pretty hard.
Aw, he gave his ankle a hug.
Here comes the layers.
Here comes
You're not
the lunch
punished in
rush.
this.
It's called lunch rush, right? Still?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, that was sick.
Damage too. Everything you really want.
Didn't have another meter. Didn't want to spend X either, which I can kind of agree. Just maybe save it.
Rare footage of Renard spending bar.
Yeah. But if he didn't spend X, Shadow Lady wouldn't have killed him and wouldn't be regaining all this health. What?
What?
Just Servbot thing.
That'll do it. Oh yeah, the paper airplane if this costume's invisible again.
Or I'm gonna just be hearing Servbot when I go off to sleep tonight.
Yep. Make such cute noises. Okay, this is a matchup we have really not seen almost ever. I do not know how Shadow Lady matches the Dante, but both have a large tool set to play from.
Well, one wants to kick him in the face, the other wants to sword him. So,
Player one wins. Sleep it up. Go for broke. Fight.
I mean, these are very fair matches across the board. Both players putting in a lot of effort, but I like how Xbox's Frank play. It's just very confident tonight.
and Renard calling out the birds special, which I don't really see that often.
Execution arrow?
Maybe. Uh-oh.
I'll just
I don't know if that's gonna kill. Nope.
I
that's
don't know
good
what
pickup.
what is going through Renard's head is he has to deal with Servbot at the moment. Yeah, when you get to higher than level 2-ish, the command normal projectile from Frank is actually really durable. The juice container surprisingly goes through a lot.
Yeah. And X is probably one of the characters that can, you know, fight Servbot a little bit better with all of his projectiles, since he's low-statured himself and multiple angles of his multiple projectiles.
And always faster. Nice try to bounce it back. Never a bad
Oh,
man.
if he did the
attack.
level, if he did the anti-air super. It still works out though.
46 too. That's a nice amount of hits. He's fully leveled. I hope Renard's ready to block this. There's going to be layer on layers of this.
Oh my god. It's just... He was so afraid of the ground, he forgot about the air.
Because you can't even see the lunch rush when Frank jumps to that height. So I don't even know what the timing is to avoid that. That's very scary.
And I hit behind him, of course. Jeez.
It's the paddle saws.
True.
Ooh, that was risky.
You...
Balloon head? Full Servbot team here.
While I respect the decision, that was a good answer. That was so disrespectful.
Still one of my favorite hypers. It just feels so gratuitous in the best sort of way. Okay, who is Renard swapping into? Ah, yes, Spider-Gwen, the confidence team.
never sleeps. Let your fist do the talking. Go for broke. Fight!
Alright, Spider-Gwen might be the answer.
I mean, definitely, closer to the ground you can be, the less you have to worry about jam sessions completely screwing up your day.
Yeah. And Renard's Jill on Anchor is probably like his doom, you know?
Ooh, good patience. Only answer was that. Looking for an escape route. That's a good one.
Oh, still gets hit though. Oh, he
Can't do
could
anything
have
else.
picked up. Is he gonna get Frank out? He's on life support. There we go. And they both swap out.
I do not know how Jill is supposed to hit this character. Her legs go very high. Oh, that
Nope,
was
bye,
risky.
Frank. Like I said, with small characters, you just gotta take your combo and remove everything that's not H and S.
Sounds like we're playing Guilty Gear.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, let's get hit Dante. Oh, hit. It looked like it hit Servbot. It did so much shit damage. Oh, he misses it. Or
Dante.
wait. Oh, interesting.
Kept it safe. Good old lunch rush. And yeah, Xbox has to fight, well, that's unfortunate. Spider-Gwen on terms where Dante can stay airborne.
Now, I've seen some comebacks with Servbot, but I don't know if this is possible. And by comebacks with Servbot, I mean like one. Just one.
I mean, if Renard calls too many assists, it could go really bad. Not that time, though.
Player 2 wins. Can't we achieve anything but bloodshed? Go for broke. Fight!
Right, same thing as before. Frank has a lot more trouble with this character because he's so damn small and so damn airborne. Even if you get those jam sessions, it's a lot harder to confirm on Gwen. Nice, confirm. Ah, there it goes again. Putting on the pressure. Comes the layers.
Gets hit by the
checks them.
tail end of Lunch Rush, or whatever that thing is called.
Yep, that's lunch rush.
So the super and special is both called Lunch Rush. Oh, dropped.
Technically super lunch rush, but
Yeah, okay. Goes for a reset. I'm pretty sure he could have killed. Oh, that's pretty sick. Oh, it dropped.
don't leave this character alive too long. What a box.
This is like the ultimate, like, lockdown super.
Compensate for the slowness with a lot of power behind that, yeah. Can you OTG pick up with Frank? Oh, Servbot. Oh, you can.
Oh, he was
no.
floating at the end of that. Did you see that?
Weird hit stun interaction, I think.
Just keep hitting X till he dies.
I can't disagree with this strategy whatsoever, okay? God dance? Ooh, nothing.
Almost gets a happy birthday.
Airplay?
Bonk.
It checks her completely. I'm gonna see a jam out here.
Uh-oh. Definitely didn't want to do that.
Okay, Okay, Frank West has a deficit to run up here.
Yeah, 15 seconds though. Oh no!
Oh no, the lunch
assist.
rush. He does have a life lead now, though. Had. Renard, this is the time to spin bar. You cannot afford to run off the clock this long.
He's like, oh yeah, I can spin bar. I mean,
Okay.
Servbot still has more health, but he just popped
Barely,
X-Factor.
though. This is smart.
Renard,
the
you
chip?
have 2 seconds. Go.
Where's the chip? Paper airplane hover.
For me.
Oh. Nope.
Player 1 wins.
Got caught a little in the sauce. Servbot win pose.
Alright, I gotta go play Dob and probably get angry.
One of the players dealing with every single character on his team was changed, so he's relearning all the things right now. But Psyblade is eternal, will continue to work, gets the knockdown, brings in Strider 2099, gets caught by the Shokinesis, but is still in a great situation. How do you feel about all these TACs, Wizardin?
Any port in a storm?
Hey, it worked out, and Hard Light Legion is going to suck less, and because of that, Commando is dead. Ooh, good defensive air Hadouken there by NickBad. Let's see if he's going to be able to get anything off it. Now, just getting bullied in the corner by Strider with some good assists. 2099 getting these loops in, takes it up to 470k, then spends the bar for the kill. Very good stuff by Dobbilicious. Oh, Bishop getting TAC'd. Wow, this is a very TAC heavy set for Dobby. No X Factor used, however, and now this means there's a chance NickBad comes back, but that chance has diminished to 0. Dobbilicious just looking absolutely on fire this evening. Lots of momentum against NickBad.
Pro Wrestling Backbreaker.
Oh, jumping up with some rifles and shooting both Bishop and Commando there. Good stuff, but the side blade doesn't connect, but NickBad doesn't want to push in situations where they may get punished, not over aggressive into the side blade as he recovers. Ooh, that rifle did so much. Let's go rifles. Wow, that was very good by Dobbilicious on the defensive buttons. This is looking very scary for NickBad. Oh no, and because he summoned assist, he can't DHC even if he wanted to. But gets the hit on Leon, and the TAC looks like learning from Dobbilicious's TACs, going for some of their own. Darn, Dobbilicious missing their input for the air rifle, but then gets saved by the side blade.
He's still fighting.
Good stuff. And this is the time that NickBad gets the first kill and goes into the immediate Sakura, only to get hit for so much damage. Bishop got messed up too. This is looking very scary for NickBad. Ooh, orbs are activated. Ends up killing Sakura before Psylocke can be entirely obliterated. Kills off Captain Commando. It's all up to Bishop in order to fight off the scene, but he still has X Factor available.
Just trust in the heart of the cards here.
This is a something, but now that his guns are lower, it definitely helps more against characters like Strider, because before, those would just go over his head and just not work as a zoning tool. He could just dash in and hit out of it. But now, Dobbilicious is Strider 2099, too strong. Let's see, NickBad going to go back in with the same team? Not go back in with the same team. Button check into immediate wait. I want to do something else. And that something else is Captain America Deadpool. How do you feel about bringing in the main team of all base game stuff here, Wizardin?
Really, to deal with this Leon Psylocke, you probably want someone like Deadpool and Cap, who both nullify and have an almost comparable level of keep away. That's just what Nick knows.
Oh. And getting the hit on Psylocke there. I don't think NickBad expected her to still be vulnerable that long, but gets the hit on Leon there. This is going to be a dead Leon, and only, I think it does take both meters, but it's still going to be pretty close to 1 meter. Oh, it does 1 meter! That's very good for NickBad.
That's the mix.
His main game stuff definitely faring better for him. And going to snap out the Strider, it's only in modded Marvel that we see people snap Strider into the anchor position instead of out of it. Does not want to deal with this dark Psylocke, has been hit by it before. And this time, is he going to be able to kill him off? I think Captain America's a little bit too healthy for that.
This, on the other hand, not the same result.
Psylocke's health not the same as Captain America's. Captain definitely able to take a bit more punishment than she does. And let's see what the incoming mix-up here is on Strider 2099. Has some grenades out, able to get out some guns, and this Strider can't teleport, so it makes it much harder for him to deal with solid zoning patterns.
Very risky in that one. Nick still has 1 teleport left. GG.
Cool, and with that, NickBad gets on the board. 1 game against Dobbilicious is 2. I have not played the Resident Evil 4, but to my understanding, he whistles in relation to Ashley, and that whistle is his assist summon in this game.
Can you imagine if there were just an Ashley assist that if the opponent hits, they get life back or something?
Oh no. Beat the herbs out of her. And going to get the hit there, but doesn't get close enough for the ground bounce to connect. Gambit here, definitely a threat and doing the work that is needed. Looks like this is a great alternative to Leon, able to get the first hit and the first kill against Captain America. So Dobbilicious staying all palette swap, but just different palette swap characters in order to fight off against NickBad. But in the corner, that attack is going to mess up. You need to move slightly backwards to make sure that Gambit will not whiff in that way. Unfortunate for Dobby, but
Let's see.
what was I saying? Unfortunate for Dobby? This is actually very fortunate for Dobby. It was all part of the plan. Dobby was just ready for this. It was just to set up NickBad. It was all part of the mix. Now anchor Strider. Dang, Strider is not investing in his future in the least. He is ruining his future here. But Psyblade assist ruining NickBad's future. Looks like Dobby's going to be able to get this hit. Goes in. This is the air super because he was slightly farther away. Going to not get the shockwave out in time. Because of that, NickBad gets to potentially kill off Gambit. Cajun escape catches and Dobbilicious takes a 3-1 over NickBad.
See you later, Nick. We'll see you back on comms, but no more matches tonight.
Yeah, and good stuff to Dobby when they lost their game. They're like, I'm going to go to a different palette swap team, and brought in that Gambit. It was the right decision. Sentinel. I am curious to see how these characters end up interacting. Let's see. Oh, that plasma beam though does some stuff. And the happy birthday for Living Legend. This is going to be big. Kills off Dante for sure. And then looks like this is going to be half of Marvel 2 Sentinel. But Dr. Doom's still available. And Living Legend nicely assists. Takes a decent chunk out of Doom's life. And is at such a massive advantage here. Going for another beam. And Noble's able to block in time. Safely moves in, has pressure with Sentinel, ends up going to Hyper Sentinel Force. What will they do to confirm here? More Hyper Sentinel Forces. I feel the Marvel 2 life coming through, but didn't dash in enough to be able to get that rocket punch. Oh, going in. HSF into the Sphere Flame, trying to make sure that Doom can't escape. Has access to the drone's assist for Doom now, quite powerful, and the Hyper Grab getting that mix, but Doom gets the hit, and Noble has X Factor available, will be able to kill without it, and has the incoming mix-up on Akuma. Do you think he's going to touch the ground in THC? Did not touch the ground in THC. But instead lost Akuma. Maybe the THC was what was needed, because now this is going to be the end of Akuma, and it's all up to Magneto to survive this incoming mix-up, because Noble has X Factor available.
See what Legend cooking here.
Gets hit by the cross. Is this going to be X Factor in time? Hits the X Factor nice and early. This is going to be the end of Magneto. Ends up going straight into Super, and with that, Noble takes the first game against Living Legends 1-2. And goes right back in. That feels they are ready for it with the Akuma. The Plasma Beam barely gets a little bit of bonus damage. Both of them rocking the Plasma Beam variant of Doom here. Throwing out some frying pans like this is Marvel 2. I always love to see it.
Had to reduce the positional advantage there.
Oh, getting the hits here. Goes into Super. This should kill off Akuma, and Magneto's bleeding pretty badly in the back, even with X Factor used here. Oh, got the hit. This is looking very good for Noble. Has the loops in the corner, and just needs to go into hard knockdown Rocket Punch. No, did not get the hard knockdown. And maintaining pressure. Hyper Sentinel Force here is going to catch Doom. It's all up to Magneto, but Magneto with X Factor 3, terrifying wizard him.
Okay, that's almost the assist. Comes the point.
Okay, and has the incoming mix-up on Dr. Doom. Will Noble block this? Not this time. Will Dante block this? Because Dante does have level 3 in order to make this happen.
Chip a factor 2 now, though.
Yes. So, Living Legends, X Factor being out. This is a pretty fair fight. Both of these characters are quite good. Not if you teleport into the gravity fusion with that. Living Legend taking the game with his anchor Magneto. Nice stuff to Living Legend, clutching it out with a character that not known on his main team, but still one of the ones that he's making good decisions with in stressful situations, playing well.
Ooh, what an overhead. Deadly Dog Paddle coming up.
Oh, didn't quite have it work out. Going to Sphere Flame. I don't think Sphere Flame quite kills.
Kick throw?
Okay, all part of the plan. I just did not understand the brilliance from Noble there. And with that, this is going to be the end of Marvel 2 Sentinel if Living Legend invests resources, but it's looking like he's choosing to hold on to stuff because Marvel 2 Sentinel looks like the down TAC works. Does he have the ability to get boring? No, the boringness was not there. It would have taken a lot of boringness for Magneto to make that happen, for sure. Oh, and ended up catching the assist, but not Sentinel. This is looking very favorable for Noble, but Living Legend could definitely do this. Magneto with Plasma Beam, a great character, able to get a lot done. Even some chip damage here.
Special.
Oh, getting some pokes. And Magneto manages to throw out a Magnetic Blast, but Noble gets in Doom, and Doom gets foot dive. This is exactly what Legend needed, but his Doom is not quite in practice enough to get the confirm there. The throw is going to be enough, though. Though this is not the order that gets Doom the highest damage triple hyper combo, so he may need to spend more resources than he would otherwise. Because this is going to barely not kill, and goes into Dante in order to make sure it does. But Living Legend did it last time with the Magneto and X Factor 3. Think he's going to have the opportunity to do so again?
What a good bait on that X Factor retaliation.
I think Dante barely lives the shockwave. That is dangerous for Legend. But the Magnetic Blast got him. Could have potentially punished there. And the happy birthday. Legend takes another game off of the strength of his X Factor 3 Magneto. Living Legend training with Mundank or something? This is some really good work in coming back-to-back X Factor 3 comebacks with Magneto. And it's amazing, even though Living Legend known for the amazing power of his Akuma, it's really been his Magneto that has been the star of getting him the 2 wins he's taken so far.
Well, that was so risky. The top 2 just getting out. Here comes the damage.
Does Doom die here? I think Doom lives. Oh, decides to go for the mix and manages to get Marvel 2 Sentinel back in to get back all that red life with Doom. Very fortunate for Noble.
What a confirm.
Very good confirm. Nice stuff by Living Legend. Situational awareness on point. He's going to do what he can to kill off this Marvel 2 Sentinel. Invest 1 meter. Is going to get the hard knockdown, then gets to invest 2.
That's enough.
1's not quite enough. Decides to just leave him in, and he is punished for leaving in Akuma instead of just killing with the DHC. Will kill Sentinel off of this, but Dr. Doom doesn't need to get mixed up on incoming, which is very fortunate for Noble, because Living Legend kind of scary on his incoming mix-up with Akuma.
Couldn't confirm further, but he got what he could.
Ooh, let's see if the ends up doing the Super Photon and uses the opportunity to go into Devil Trigger. Hits
Delta
Magneto
counter.
on the crossover counter. Would you invest X Factor here?
Yes.
Yeah, the last few games, this character ended up being the problem. Want to make sure that it is no longer the problem. Kill it off with X Factor and brings in Dr. Doom, but doesn't manage to get the full confirm. This time they do, however. And with that, Dr. Doom is going to go down, but this is exactly the situation that Legend's been 100 times, thousands of times. Akuma needing to come in, presses THC, catches Doom with the top of his Shoryu, and now incoming mix-up available for Dante. Just decides to chip. Decides to hit. What was I thinking?
Oh no, oh no.
That was unfortunate for Noble that the S didn't work out. I think that he may have needed to do dive kick in the opposite direction in order to make it work, but good stuff to Living Legend, doing it with his point Akuma key. And really, that was the best we've seen out of his Anchor Magneto all evening.
Certainly a confidence booster for playing other characters.
Or Stars Bill X Shadow Lady, because the types of assists she has just cover space so well. Oh, but if Renard drops his guns and instead gets hit by Strider, everything can end up going much better for Dobbilicious.
Oh, that's
Jet
not a
Stream?
combo.
Even in combos, you don't want to see Jet Stream in general. But
The name of it.
looks like Dobbilicious just getting these hits in as Dante. Good use of their assist call. Has a substantial amount of damage on Starsville, but now needs to deal with X from full screen. And just goes for the raw teleport, successfully gets it. But let's see how they'll continue with this. Things have been going very well for Dobbilicious in the getting started department, but Renard is in a position where he could easily kill off a single hit against Dante. Oh, assist getting caught here. And because of that, Shadow Lady gets to survive, and there's a punish on the Cajun Escape. How often do you see Cajun Escape get punished, Wizard Tim?
Not often. Renard really embodied a heat-seeking missile there.
Throwing out some guns. Ooh, the Cajun Escape is going to work. Starstill's going down, and that means it's all the Shadow Lady. Ooh. Could have been even worse for Renard there, but now with the Anchor Shadow Lady, no longer with the Anchor Shadow Lady, and with that, Dobbilicious takes the first game. Do you think it's immediately to Spider-Gwen, or holding on to the Shadow Lady for longer? Oh no, you get some more chances to play.
Jeez, I'm not actually sure how much help Spider-Gwen will do with Dante being the point right now.
Spider-Gwen messes up Dante something fierce, in my opinion. Like, she has all the things that make him afraid, because his throws are not good. So in situations where there's guessy throw stuff, he's unhappy, and she's particularly happy. But looks like Renard doesn't feel Spider-Gwen's what's needed, just needs to change some stuff about how they were playing. And Strider Hiryu is already in a terrible situation. This is looking very scary for Dobbilicious, but just hit on X. Ooh, and even though he had gotten the bounce earlier, now the down TAC coming out from Renard, but the combo doesn't work properly. Gets caught by Cage and Escape, and now S.T.A.R.S Jill is going to explode. S.T.A.R.S Jill getting saved by that Shadow Lady, however, and great air-to-air confirm. Is going to be able to kill off Gambit here as a result. May be able to do it meterless, ends up needing to use 1 meter, but this is still great for Renard. Oh, Dobbilicious not respecting that grenades from S.T.A.R.S Jill are gonna come down, but he's gotten multiple hits on X here. Oh no, not enough to not die.
On the bar, get the kill.
Thank you for spending bar, Renard. Look at how good Renard's games go when he spends bar. It is amazing. Oh, and the missiles to protect kills off Strider, and with a swiftness, Renard tying it up 1-1 with the same team.
Dobby there, but that was a very gutsy challenge on the hidden missiles.
Challenging missiles is very scary because Shadow Lady's missiles track from such a low point. It's very hard to not just like have to deal with them to some degree because they cover the normal jump plane and the ground plane very effectively with how they're constructed. Oh, the Buster coming out to save her. Wow, eats charged airplay. There are very few things in this game that eat charged airplay. Her bullets are one of them. Missiles protecting S.T.A.R.S Jill. So many opportunities to not die.
What a box.
We just saw some million stab combos going in there. Dobbilicious confirming with a million stabs, killing off S.T.A.R.S Jill. Oh, and the mix, but Renard blocks all of it and punishes Dante. This is going to be the end of Dante, and now it's all up to Gambit and Strider, but it's base game Strider in that anchor position.
Gambit just needs to build a little bar here.
The combo off of the aerial S. Good stuff for Renard. This is going to kill off Gambit. This is not going to kill off Gambit. Had a way to do it by using multiplex. Uses X. Okay. This works and now has access to missiles and X. Oh, Renard going in with the missiles, and now Dobby's been forced to activate that X Factor. Has enough meter to go into orbs, but Renard snipes the orbs activation and takes the game against Dobbilicious, going up 2-1. Different team for Dob. Dobby player, many characters. Maybe Dante, not the answer. Keeping Gambit on the team. The Strider 2099. And the Psylocke base. Okay. Deciding Dante, not the answer there. Was actually doing pretty good with Dante. How did you feel about that Dante choice, Wizardkin?
I think Dante was doing really well. Just as a point character, there were enough arguments not to repeat that for your last match, potentially.
Yep. And now going to get bullets on the screen and missiles. Gets caught by the Cage and Escape. Jill's going to get caught here. The down TAC is going to hit her. Goes into Strider's Air, super DHCs into the cards, and decides to use the meter. Dobbilicious, very wise, investing the resources to kill S.T.A.R.S Jill. Oh no, Renard got the hit, but then didn't believe. This is what happens when you don't believe, you lose X. Oh no, didn't lose X. Having X alive here is incredibly important because X, especially with some Shadow Lady assist, can do a lot against Strider 2099. But it looks like there's going to be no more X to do that with, and it's all up to Shadow Lady. Ooh. She does have 3 meters. How do you feel about Shadow Lady having all of this bar? None of the life. Oh no, this is going to be... Oh no, this could happen. Goes straight into level 3, makes it so there's more X Factor time for the other 2 characters. Getting out some missiles. Oh, didn't get the bounce because of that. Cage and Escape comes in, and this is going to be Psylocke getting out. She didn't get, or not Psylocke, Shadow Lady. Shadow Lady gets the hit here. has access to the hit, but didn't get the OTG that was desired. Instead, just gets another hit on Gambit. This is going to be the end of Gambit, and now level 3 is available for Renard, so if he gets a hit, he may be able to kill off Psylocke. Not quite gonna do it with that one, but goes for the drill, and the drill doesn't work. Shadow Lady is going to evaporate into that. Dobbilicious ties it up 2-2 against Renard.
A lot of good decisions being made on both sides now.
Good stuff by both players. Let's see. Ending up getting this hit on Gambit is very good for Renard. Going to be able to build enough meter with this that I think this doesn't quite kill. Decides to just reset with missiles. Gets the hit, but then doesn't believe. Dobby immediately X-Factors to kill the character. Does not want to have to fight S.T.A.R.S Jill. Goes into Super. This is going to kill off S.T.A.R.S Jill, and now Strider has incoming mix-up. Decides to go into Gambit, and the Cajun Escape. Just seeing Renard block Cajun Escape so frequently. It's been amazing. But with that, it looks like Dobbilicious is going to take it over Renard. Oh no, I think X lives.
Using Hard Light Legion as a mix-up tool that you can get.
Oh, got the Buster, but didn't get a confirm. And with that, Dobbilicious gives X another chance to live again, but X Factor is running out, and this is pretty scary for Renard. He can definitely kill these characters if he touches them, but this is at a point where he's going to need to worry about chips soon. This is scary, and Dobby gets the final hit for the kill, going up 3-2 over Renard. I'm going to have to play my match against Living Legend. Good luck and have fun, Legend.
That, I believe, is the end we will see of an incredible Renard. Very good showing this week. Line, it is... Yeah, I think Isicera would have expected that Legend really likes to open strong options. As I pointed out, Akuma really has a very good round start against a lot of characters. They keep it safe. Talbain, decent amount of health, not a lot of health. Has to immediately go into the hyper, only way they can guarantee the kill. See if we can't set up this unblockable. Heavily reliant once Doom gets airborne on the assist, as Talbain has a strong air option that can pressure, but it's very foot diveable as we see. Good block, excellent patience. Isicera going for the full extension here. Not afraid to spend the bar if they can get this kill. Right, excellent position, excellent for the mix-up, has Buster. They're going to do their best to keep Legend in the corner and out of the free space. And now, once he's out like this, going to try and corner themselves or put themselves in situations where they cannot break into the fortress that Isicera builds. But, think about Magneto, anything is a level 3. Of course, to spend all the bars is still a good payment to getting rid of X. Good throw to Guile, and this looks like it's going to be a very swift one-up for Living Legend. Alright, Isicera trying to find this hit. Once again, this Legend forcing the chase, gets both. This is big, this is how it starts, and this is how it may end. He's got the bar, has Spear Flame. Oh, so big. Both these characters being left alive gives Isicera a lot of room to work with if they can somehow find the health here. That'll be the end of John. No pressure. And Guile forced the flash kick. Only way out of that. Relying now on the heavy durability of these projectiles to try and force Legend into a position where they can combo, but they're utilizing such incredibly good movement. Okay, has to challenge Doom at the earlier section. Guile not the best air chaser. As long as Legend keeps himself grounded this much, it's pretty good for Guile. Good use of the flash kick projectile. As they're trying to find the chip, you can't get the confirmer or the combo, but cheeky little use of hyper grab finds its mark, and this will be the oh, never mind. Guile remains alive and is going to get this kill with the reversal hyper. Now X Factor ticking down as they're putting up the wall again. Set up Shockwave and Sonic Hurricane. Just doesn't want that character in until it's out of X Factor. Now it's a different game. Ooh. Legend swinging a little too aggressively there, found himself in unsafe waters. Allowing Isicera to put themselves on this board. Ooh, snap gives Isicera a little room to work with. There's no random beam, but easy confirm. John may just die off of this. Not like I actually. Legend didn't get full damage. Ooh. Gets the cross launcher. This is now looking very good for Legend. Two characters bleeding intensively. He doesn't want the X to live. I can respect that. Ooh, Isicera swinging on entry. Going to optimize this combo for as much time as they can burn through. A lot more than that. Okay. X Factor 2 still in effect. Legend in a lot of X Factor. Almost gets the confirm with a foot dive. And now Talbain looking to find a hit with what they have left. Dark Force is up. Trying to force the unblockable. Legend is not fighting. Easy level 3. Now all up to Guile. Meter's still low for Legend though. Yeah, Isicera has mid-screen. Has some bar. Let's see how this approach pans out for Legend. Unable to punish. Reversal hyper. Doom now bleeding pretty bad. Very bad. Dead. Okay, this really coming out even. Magneto now still dominating this airspace, but you cannot kill Guile here. Isicera gets one more chance. So be it. Potentially last chance. Chip a major factor here. Ooh, Isicera drops the combo. Legend goes for another unsafe launcher. Can Isicera optimize this? Getting as much as they can. Which is barely not enough. Chip factor. We'll do it. Isicera's up 2. Pixel Guile.
Mission complete. Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's right, the 3rd chapter. The superheroes are all here. Who will rise to the top of power?
They forced Legend onto the main team, and they have.
Catalog's Island. Let your fist do the talking. It's do or die. Fight!
Alright, starting with Wesker. As far as tools go, Wesker is a faster character than Talbain in almost all their normals. Roughly the same range, though bigger aerials. And in general has a much more advantageous ground control game than John does. Now with X and on it's already up to Guile. Ooh, it's the mix, X Factor still in effect, and this looks like it's going to be a one-touch. Legend gets the last bit, and this will do it. Lost the Nightmares. 10 seconds at most. Legend's going to get the 2-2. Okay, Guile is just getting out of that. Now John just trying to force Wesker to ground himself long enough to get these mixes. Heavily reliant on these high-lows. It's the force. Pushing Legend to this corner. Gets cornered themselves. Back to the chase. Okay, no confirm again. But the players trying to force the head to block. Oh, so many meaties blocked. Here we go. Dark Force available. Goes for the... Oh no, that's a drop. A big drop at that. Trying to force the Dark Force pressure. But Resin's team, bleeding badly, is still alive. As long as he's got this many chances, it's nowhere near done here. Flame Grenade going to keep John back. Chris just building time and health for the rest of the team. But that'll do it. Chris snuffed out. But Akuma gained most of his ult back. Wesker still has some room to play here. Under high pressure, but not out. That was so close to a happy birthday. Okay. Fully stocked Akuma. Okay. He's going for it. He always gets one. Say goodbye to the werewolf. Legend's fully stocked. He has everything he needs for this comeback. Go. X Factor aplenty, damage on deck, and 5 bars. Can Sir weather this return storm? Can X Factor X do it here? Next touch. Oh no, hyper miss. Legend's still in. Isicera is going to have to work through what little of the X Factor they have left to build this chip. Trying to find a hole here. Shockwave. Too close. Going to Raging Demon. Gets the confirm. Oh, goes for a chase instead. Demon into tech chase. Legend goes up, knocking Isicera down to the lower bracket in a very close 2-2 situation. That means moving on to our next match, we're gonna have Romora versus Best Xbox. You know what, you love it, contextually. And really, Xbox is going to put all of their skill if they want to overcome the amazing obstacle that is Romora.
Yeah, I like how Xbox just went straight to like his main chicken. Like, no Servbot this time.
Yeah, Romora.
Well, it's not palette swap, let's put it that way.
Ooh, goes for the extend here. Going to utilize these amazing X tools given to Zero. Wow, yep,
That's match, yeah, pretty much.
He's cooking. Oh, he wants this Strider. That's the end of Strider. Problem dealt with. Now up to Doom, but his ability to deal with these mixes can be pretty bad at times.
Melted. Nice block. Battle the foot dives. Xbox just needs one more. Good grab. Alright, Romora should take this.
Okay, double trigger extension. Oh, keep this simple now. It's an all Vergil economy at the moment.
And Mora is actually, if I remember correctly, I think he's also going to TNS9.
Oh, I think you saw him say.
Is Xbox? I have no idea. that your week 1 Talbain did better than my entire team.
I mean, your entire team was roughly week 1, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I think, unfortunately, Capcom and Sakura are going to go on the back burner. And I'm going to come back next week with probably 3 new characters.
You can see, like Xbox's fundamentals, he's starting to really sniff some of Romora's more popular Doom strategies out. Romora very much led from the front for that match after he got Zero back in, so this time it looks like Xbox is taking everything they learned and applying it appropriately. But Vergil, always a problem.
How is Morrigan still alive? Okay, here we go. Well, maybe not.
Finds the gap into the sword.
Alright, Romora's X is about done, but not before he's done with Dr. Doom. Yeah, Captain Marvel is Air Force.
Yep. She's very akin to Green Lantern, where she was, among other things, a test pilot.
Yep, Green Lantern and Captain Marvel's found an alien, gave him superpowers.
One thing for sure, Strider's got low health and Vergil's got high damage.
Player 1 wins. Might.
Alright. Might be the last game for Xbox, at least on the winner side.
Speaking of high damage, can you imagine if Abigail were in this game?
Oh man. He'd probably be just as tall as Sentinel. Backpack, Vergil. If you're questioning any character to play, play Vergil.
Yep. Here comes that punish. Tag badly against Zero, and you will regret it.
Yeah, but I know Vergil's boring, but it's more of like, do you want to win? Is the better question.
I mean, you can always play Dante. He's an amazing support character, but the learning curve is definitely up there. Wow. That's about really utilizing your tools there. Yep, sometimes you just have to wait and be patient and see what Romora is doing. Trying to challenge Zero once he's in full effect can be very hard. What side was that? The world may never know.
It was a side. What an X Factor, holy crap.
America's favorite confirmed. That'll do it.
Alright, we'll see Xbox down in the loser's bracket. Romora moves on to grand finals.
That means Xbox has to play the winner of a couple matches, but next up we got Dobby versus Living Legend.
We play Akuma, and just replace him with Shin Akuma. I mean, you wouldn't have access to assist, but you would have a boss character. And I don't care how many people say he's got nerfed, he's still Shin Akuma.
And I mean, the difference here is pretty much good. Thank you so much, Demand Friday, for Tier 1, 20 months. It's about 9-month streak.
Nothing is more dangerous in this world than Dobbilicious with a freaking hitbox. I am starting to honestly believe that is unblockable.
Certainly ambiguous. Ooh, nice challenge button. Okay, no one's
See,
punishing
look,
each other, but
it's
it's
so
okay.
stupid.
Alright, first one up, Dobby.
Player 1 wins.
Don't matter with the gauge.
Get ready to brawl. Fight! First attack.
Romora sees anything over 2 sentences and immediately assumes it's copy pasta.
Is mayonnaise a copy pasta?
Oh no, drops, but nope, got a happy little reset. Doesn't kill Mag though.
You will live to regret this all the time. All this pressure, here comes the foot dive. Wow, what a challenge. Forcing the full bar here.
That is a little bit of damage, I guess.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Honest to God, I thought Gambit's lights were gonna beat Akuma's DP, like 100%.
Not possible.
I mean, I think a lot of things are impossible, but when I'm playing Dobby, it's like a fucking magician.
Wow. Speaking of magicians, that was a homing dive kick.
No.
He's out. It's safe.
I mean, I'm glad he went for it. That's kind of like his thing, you know?
I think it does mental damage even if it doesn't hit, because you're like, holy F, I was 2 seconds from instantly dying. Hey, Magneto back on point. I think if there's one character that can do a decent job of putting Gambit into a hole, it's Mag Blasts. They will find their way to annoy anyone of long limbs, no matter what. Oh, we get the confirm there. Twice now.
Why did I ever stop playing Gambit? I will never know why.
Shiny things. When in doubt, send Psylocke into the earth.
God, I can't believe that hit. Level 3 should kill Akuma, yeah.
Nice throw.
Big grab.
Okay, goes for fake cross up into real cross up. Pretty tricky. What's the mix this time? No, it just goes for the meaty. Oh no, gets really beamed. That would have killed otherwise.
Drop though.
Okay, Chip becoming a real factor here, but that's the problem with Doom. One touch will kill Psylocke. I don't even think he needs bar at this point. Land photons, try and build some Chip here.
Oh. That doesn't work.
Ooh, that was so close.
Alright, Legend has one more bar. Dobby has one bar now, so he could teleport super.
One plasma beam may be enough.
Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
2 up, Legend.
Legend, remember, if you win tonight, you'll have more money for Wawa at TNS9.
still don't know what's in that chop. I'm going to have to find out.
Oh, I'll take you there. It's literally like not even 2 minutes walking distance from the venue. And then you'll have to do the traditional CEO, because it's at the venue that most CEOs have been held. The dangerous running across the street to get to Popeyes. Yeah, Kevin.
Wait, you just heard about this? I nearly went from hell just getting an airplane, like 4 in the morning. Yeah, I mean,
I announced I'm going to TNS9 and Romora was like, you say you're going to TNS9. He's like, yay.
yeah, that's because everyone's like, oh my god, free childcare is here.
Yes, I live in Florida. That is correct. Yes, I do. People need to hear it. I am beloved in my state. Where did that fucking tiger come from? Sorry, Kevin, but I had to curse about that.
I think he got crossed up during the animation. Is it one of those projectiles that will autocorrect?
I mean, that's actually kind of a sick concept. You call a projectile from the opposite side of where you are.
You know, that's how like the gene assist that throws a fireball works. Where it will autocorrect. I think actually Cap's charging star assist will also autocorrect. I played around with it for a little.
Bone Wonderland.
It was still kind of funky to see. It's like the
Very
cat
cool.
was coming to give like Strider a hug or something, and Gambit got in the way. There you go. I completely 100% agree, Legend. Destroy this character.
Putting in all this effort. Full team available. And Twin Engine has way more damage than Base Strider, but I wouldn't call it all the damage of Hard Light Legion. Damn, nice call out from gun assist. That's no beam. Could be a little more
Good.
precise.
So just went for a simple combo into a reset air grab. Very solid.
Just enough damage in the mid screen, I think. Just barely.
Now this isn't angry Legend. This is this is tired Legend. Alright,
My
that
time
should
zone,
do it.
yeah.
Well, to be honest, it was either going to be me or Dobby playing Legend, so better him than me. I didn't want to get washed like that. Because you hit buttons, Dobby. You made it personal.
I got it too, but I think I bought Resident Evil 4 now, like 4 times. Okay, immediate Phantom Dance, take off the glasses. Immediately get hit by Nova.
I'm actually impressed Xbox is trying, you know, a sort of Palace swap team. Let's just say a clone engine team.
What do you think is
Who does he have besides Servbot? I think it would be Doom, right?
or Morgan? But interestingly enough, Servbot may actually be a very clutch call here. Is that Legend team is very grounded, as we've seen. That assist is murder on grounded characters.
Yeah, shoutouts to ArcForge earlier. You know, he's the one that donated $100 to today's match arena.
Yep.
He also donated $1,000 to TNS9's Marvel pop bonus.
I understand they've been doing work with rollback for the Unreal Engine.
I wonder if they're hiring. Legend's probably like, I gotta deal with all these fucking Gambit and now a little robot.
This reminds me when my kids were 2. It's a long story, you see.
Good bait.
Yeah, that assist is just such murder on a ground-based team.
Alright, Nova's almost dead. Oh, that's not good. That's a dead robot, holy crap.
No help. Instant reaction on that one.
And I wish I had $1,000 just to fucking donate. That'd be nice.
He gets the extend. This isn't gonna be enough.
Fantastic block. Oops, never mind.
Too many layers.
Yep, a little too many hits. Yep, still has Chris in, doesn't want to call in Wesker, still believes in it. Okay, there you go. I had to get the grenade out first.
Now, teleports can be heavily limited here. What do we... He still gets it, yeah. Looks like that he dodged. Apparently you have a Scrooge McDuck alter ego called Nick Prosperous.
Yep. Oh, that's not good. That goes all of his meter. But maybe he did it for movement.
Oh,
What
yeah,
a
that tech
setup.
chase. You can tell Legend hates this assist by this point. Oh no, it's still out.
I would have not been surprised if that interrupted. Get him, Servbot.
Just scaring him to the other side of the screen. Akuma acting like a cat when he sees a cucumber. Don't like this. What is it?
There you go. You see, Legend did the correct thing. He just kept the combo as simple as humanly possible.
Oh, Tatsu goes through that. That's good to know.
I think Tatsu just goes over Servbot and just like his entire body. Nova's getting cooked.
Gets the full extent here. 2 bars. This should be enough. 3 bars. It's definitely enough.
Oh, he's hella dead.
Tablet. Does Servbot even have a neck?
Yeah, like if you twist Servbot's neck, does it just like spin around like a Lego piece?
I think yes, actually. Okay, I'm just imagining a Lego Star Wars game where you just pop off Servbot's head.
Honestly, I'm actually surprised that regular Chris combo, all of his hits hit Servbot. That's what I'm most impressed about.
I mean, he has, I guess, lower to the ground normals, which helps.
Nope. This is a satellite call.
Nice, barely manages to cancel out Servbot there.
Oh, gets turned around there, unfortunately. But Tatsu assists Wesker and Akuma, BFFs.
Actually, I think Xbox guilty of sitting on too much bar there.
Yeah. Just, I didn't even hit him.
I did.
Servbot. Smush him.
Burn his X Factor time.
You know what would have been even funnier, and I wish Legend would have done it? It's like when he did his little slam thing as Servbot if he did the Wesker counter. I wonder if that would actually even work, because like I think the game would just like stop working.
Depends, is that a physical hit or a special hit?
fight of
See,
your
the way some of this stuff is scripted, I'd be surprised either way.
days of future past.
Alright, it's that time. Fetus, post the Brother Romora quote.
Quick confirm.
I forget what number it is.
That one's good too.
The finger is a good quote.
I have a quote, but I don't even remember what it is. So as far as I know, it doesn't exist.
Pops X, okay.
Gotta kill this quick. I don't think it's gonna kill. Oh, just barely. Very close on that risk factor.
Damn.
Okay, and Team Hyper.
Nah, level 3 gone style.
Alright,
Alright.
Lost in Nightmares will do it.
Congrats to Xbox, taking 3rd tonight. Legend moves on to play Romora in the Grand Finals. And you know what? Go ahead and, just move the X Factory logo. Put a TNS one there, because it's basically just a TNS match at this point.
TNS Grand Finals.
Unless Romora would be cool, and
I like this. It's like what are you, T-posing for dominance here? Akuma and Kuma point.
Romora's Akuma looks sickly. He looks like a zombie. And speaking of zombies, I have Minecraft zombie soundboard.
If you're not careful, you'll summon my friend to play sound effects.
I was gonna be hyped for a second. I thought Romora was playing Captain Commando.
Nope, it's just that cool ass Spencer
It's a
costume
better
from
Captain
a long while
Commando.
ago. That's the secret. In the phone engine, you should just play Spencer, but it's Capcom. Oh, dropped the fun part.
He's so cheeky. He went for the infinite. Actually, I haven't been here for all the matches, but has there been any TAC infinites today or tonight?
No. They've fallen out of the parsec meta favor. Because if you're Romora, half of your team doesn't even need the infinite to kill meterless up to the TAC, so...
Oh
why
my
would you
god,
bother?
that was
Jawbreaker.
sick. He did dash forward, dash back, or sorry, dash back, dash forward, and take my command grab. Ah, it goes for just 99-second DP. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked.
Risky office tag. Gets the full extend. Oh my god, you cannot expect to kill like this.
God, we're gonna be here forever. I'm gonna say like 200. Okay, thank god.
There's no way he's landing this.
Oh, almost killed from Mars Akuma. Good, a hit on
Kill
the
his
Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah, this should kill. Nice extension.
Get the chip here. Not
Good
enough.
guard.
That sucks. That'll do it. I mean, I've seen Romora play Magneto. I've never seen him X Factor come back with all the cool stuff yet. Does he have it?
I think Mag can do it. He has the capabilities of making a comeback. Like, I would kind of put him on the same tier as like a Dante X Factor level 3. Not the absolute strongest, but pretty much up there. Until you get grabbed by Doom.
Right, one up for Legend. This diabolical dance of point Akumas here. And yeah, this character is dead. Oh. I'm agnostic to whether that was a worthwhile snap or not. Gets to confirm. Actually, you have Spencer, so that first DHC did nothing, but this one will. Going for the layers here. Or find the sit. Oh, tried to set up the fuzzy.
I think I zonked out for a second. Who won the last one? It's not 1-1, is it?
It is 1-1.
It is? What the hell? This game has been going on forever.
62 on the clock. Romora finally getting this kill. I hope.
Mad Patty. Please just kill him. I want to go to bed. Thank you.
Go. Nice.
Cross under, crouching heavy. That is
Spencer,
a
it always works. Never seen that one before.
Nah, I can't say I've ever seen that either.
Okay, what?
Yep, character select. I did that
Yeah,
earlier on my game too.
Legend, yeah, going main chicken.
Yep, might as well.
So the team has put a lot of food on the table.
Days of future past.
Chicken low main.
Like I said, everyone always praises Akuma, Living Legends Akuma, and I think he does really well. I still think the hidden gem is Legends Wesker, 100%. I think he is the problem. I think he is the game maker, so to speak.
Oh, first you gotta deal with the Chris, and Chris didn't take a scratch.
I'm not saying he's bad with any of his characters. I'm just saying what I think his best character is, if I had to categorize it.
Yeah, I think probably Akuma's his best, but Wesker's pretty close.
Of course he did that.
Okay, this has to kill now. You've got so much free scaling here.
69.
72.
No,
Feel
he's
like no.
he tried to be fancy.
And Legend's just like, nah, bruh.
He got cooked. Uh-oh. Oh no, okay. I thought the flame grenade was still gonna screw it up.
That
Ooh,
was
went for another
super
command grab.
clutch.
Alright.
Fuzzy.
It gets chicken guard. No, you can't do that. That doesn't work. Good call out.
Had to go for the.
Oh, there you go. Might not kill.
Spencer's a lot of health.
Yeah, we all knew that was gonna happen.
Not too much invulnerability behind these DHCs.
Yeah, like you didn't get dead by Maximum Wesker, and if he did any super, you know, Akuma was just waiting in the back.
Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Egg point? Oh.
Greatest heroes are all here.
Huh. Okay, another variant, no zero.
Team Lactose. It's
Yeah.
Team Lactose.
Days of future past.
So, different order. Morrigan. Wow. Fast hit, fast Magnum. It's already down to Doom, and it's been less than 90 seconds elapsed on this clock. Okay, Romora. Just gonna build 3 on the last rep, I think.
I guess he's only trying to spend 2 bars to kill Chris, which, yeah, I can understand.
Didn't work.
God.
Okay, this is a fast kill that will make up.
Oh no,
my
unless he drops
God.
it.
So much for efficiency.
Wow, that actually hit too. Yeah, waste more X Factor time. Oh no. Alright, and at this point it's going to come down to pretty much an honest match. Romora's Doom versus Legends Akuma.
No X Factor? No problem.
Yep, flips out. Oh, he almost had it there with that missed medium. Oh no! Romora rare drop.
You could have just gone for like the launcher at level 3. Don't make it fancy.
Yeah, but this is Romora. He just can't not do that, you know?
Okay, there we go. That would make you... Romora, you are a Clone Engine Champion of the Week.
Yep. And Romora will also be buying myself and Legend a hoagie at Wawa's for winning. Thank you in advance, Romora.
But better have ketchup or barbecue sauce.
And this is all recorded, so if he doesn't do it, we can all collectively call him a liar.